Hello, everyone. I said, fuck your mother, and I meant it. Ooh, my mic is very loud. Hold on. Okay. Hello. Like the title says, I did not forget about Jorrly. I just, I don't know, lately, I mean, it's been like the same as it's always been every time I stream lately. I just feel fucking burnt out. I don't know why. I like streaming, but then like I sit down to go stream and I'm like, eh. So yeah, hello. I knew I had to get one Jorrly stream in. So let's see who's here today. It's Zabrem and Donde and Slash. You said fuck my mother and you meant it. Did you see the news that Roy is being catfished? I did. I also saw the news as of, hold on. 15, no. Like 20 minutes ago, somebody snitched and told Roy so that the catfisher got blocked. You should not stream for nearly 2 years. It's great. Last time, for your information, Slash, get your shit right. The last time I streamed was, hold on. No, live. A month ago, actually, sir. So, hey, Catchy. So I had an idea. So in my Discord server, people were saying that I should stream Baldur's Gate 3. And I was like, I would love to. I just wasn't sure how to bring it all together with like how I usually, like the stuff I usually do here. So I had an idea. We're gonna listen to Jorrly, the Jorrly calls. And, hold on, let me get the game capture up. Play Baldur's Gate 3. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna make Jorrly the barbarian. Because I just think it's right. I just think it's what we need to do. What's going on with the Roy run? Is it KC4? No, I'll have to, hold on, where's the YouTube channel? Let me find the YouTube channel and I'll post it in the, excuse me, in the chat. They posted it yesterday. Where'd it go? Can I not find it now? Oh, hold on. Okay. Visit site. There's only 2, and they're 5 minutes long. So give me a second. You would think that I would have the live studio open, but I don't. I just have Streamlabs open. Alright, and we're gonna click on that. They're only like 2 5-minute clips, but no. What'd I do? There. Y'all can see Roy getting catfished apparently, so. I will say, don't, like, actively go out of your way to, like, fuck with them, though. Oh, what'd I do? God damn it. I have my own opinions about, like, people catfishing Roy. I don't think that you should, but, I'm not, like, gonna gatekeep a fucking random dude, you know? Now, where is Jorrly apology? Call 1. I hate listening to the prequel, I'm not gonna lie. So we're just gonna do call 1. And what we're gonna do... Oh god, this is loud. Hold on. You can tell I haven't streamed in a while. Alright, so go to Baldur's Gate. Oh, it's already like down by the river. Hi, Ruben! Ruben's in the room. Okay, so what we're gonna do... What race do we want to make him? We can't make him Latino.
On July 5, 2020, a Google Drive folder was released by whistleblower Mac and Cheese, dedicated to exposing the actions of YouTuber Jorrly Comedy.
What are we making him? Make him a dwarf. Make him a dwarf? He's actually, like, taller than people, like, think.
But he has short man energy.
He does have short man energy. Or I can make him a halfling.
Halfling works too.
Half orc? Ooh. So.
Oh, half orc's good too.
Danny said half orc. If I remember correctly, in like the actual like Jorrly the Barbarian lore, he was just a dude. Hey Jugga Willy, I just showed up for Sheetrock Seminar. An ogre! We can't. I'd have to download the fucking races mod, and I can't get it to work last time I tried. So, unfortunately, we can't have Jorrly the ogre. Jorrly the tiefling. Put him in the red robe! Oh, I will. I will put him in the red robe. He can look like an ogre. Here, hold on. Let me change the body type. Ah! You know what? We're gonna do half orc. This is already really fucking good. Okay, we're gonna make him a half orc. Okay.
After initially denying the claims made by Mac and Cheese just 2 days earlier, the evidence was too loud to ignore, and Jorrly went into damage control mode.
I am. Everybody, I got some good suggestions on what like race to make him, and I'm thinking half orc. Half orc is the one I'm thinking of going with.
It already kind of looks like Jorrly was recorded on July 5th, 2020, when YouTuber Westmost contacted Jorrly Comedy on Skype after examining the Google Drive.
Do I want to make him a charlatan? Entertainer? I'm thinking either charlatan or entertainer, because I will level when I get to the level where I can pick feats. I am gonna give him the bard cantrips because Danny G, you know, all that good shit. So let me know what y'all think. Expert in manipulation, prone to exaggeration, more than happy to profit for him. Bending the truth versus you live to sway and subvert your audience, engaging common crowds and high society alike. Charlatan? Okay, yeah, charlatans, that's what I was thinking. Bard multiclass. I don't know how to multiclass in this game, actually. Like, aside from just picking cantrips from the magic users. Alright, we're gonna fuck with that.
Westmost said he would no longer support or work with Jorrly Comedy, and for Jorrly to never contact him again. Jorrly asked
I do have to pause this one more time so we can hear the voices.
Where to next?
What was that?
Let's hope the locals are friendly.
Hells.
Be wary. This place is trapped.
Hi, default dirge voice.
It's opened.
More of those wretched things.
There's magic.
Where to next?
We'll just use the default tab voice because they don't have enough a Jorrly enough one.
Could call Westmost and explain his side.
Oh!
This is the first of 5 phone calls from July 6th and July 7th, dealing with the Google Drive, the harassment of female TCAP members, and an apology that made waves in the community.
Only multi-class on certain difficulties.
Huh?
Hello.
Hi.
Hey, I'm just
trying to understand the need for the call.
You know,
thought it
I'm
made
kind of
myself
feeling
pretty
this
clear with
one.
everything.
This one has a Jorrly look
I
to it
took
in a
it
way that I
typing.
can't explain.
So I decided I would rather call you so I can
Do you
let
do
you
you,
know
you see what I'm saying?
where my head's at and how things have progressed.
Well,
Either
I
that
just want to start
one
off by
or
saying, when you and I
this
talked
one.
on Friday,
I'm feeling more this one.
you made it sound like this was all bullshit and it was nothing, and you know, I'm supporting you and I've supported you from the beginning
Oh,
here.
he's
And then
so
when I see
ugly!
this stuff come out, this isn't a troll. You know, Vince called me a troll.
Oh, I love how ugly
when I
he
was
is.
exposing him for his bullshit. He called me a troll, told everyone beforehand,
He's
hey,
got
you're gonna
blue
hear from
eyes
this
already.
troll, don't believe anything he says. And that's what you did, but you had to have known that some of...
You know, Donde, that's actually a great point for him to be a half-orc because, you know, in real life, he's got no canines, but here he's got exaggerated canines because it's like the perfect Jorrly. You've been working almost as hard as Lauren with how scarce you've been. Yeah, it's just like every time I get the urge to stream, like, it just kind of vanishes. I don't know. I'm hoping that I'll get, like, the urge to get back into daily streaming, but for now, I'm just like, stream when I feel like it, you know?
That what was being talked about was accurate.
Right.
That wasn't bullshit.
I didn't watch the video at all.
Then you need to. You need to, because, you know, that's the same shit that Vince would say. I haven't watched the video. Someone put their
He's
time and effort into
surprisingly
making
kind
a
of
video
tan.
to show some shit that you've done. And then when they're showing receipts, showing that's a little fucking girl that you're liking these comments with the genie
Maturity.
That's not okay.
Well,
I agree. You're absolutely right.
So then when someone's bringing
He looks like a
when someone's
sock.
bringing it up and saying this guy has a problem, I saw the comment on Molly's video. That's someone's fucking daughter. And you're talking about her
Jorrly will have
tits. That's not what the
freckles,
video was
body
about.
art.
You're a grown man.
No, Jordan's too straight edge for piercings,
Yeah,
too.
What is this community built on, John?
Eyes. Can I give him, like, more
Trust
blue, like,
and a safe
bluer
place.
eyes?
Making fun of pedophiles and predators. What is your behavior very much like, Jordan?
I'll do that one. That's a
I
very
went
intense
way
blue.
overboard
But
with the Molly videos.
not just with that. Why did it take you until
Hi, bunny. Do you see what I'm doing right now?
now? And this is what I was saying the other night. Are you going to get ahead of this? And you're like, it's nothing. This is all made up. This is all bullshit.
Yo, how did I
But now,
not notice how fucking big orc lips are? More to smooch, I guess.
2 days later, now when the receipts come out, you want to go and do
Hair,
the after
bald.
apology. This is what I was saying, the shit that never fucking works. This isn't new information. This is stuff that you knew was out there. You just hoped wouldn't be found, or maybe you had forgotten about, but some of this shit's really recent. You use Tiffany for your own pleasure, and that's
beard,
not okay.
like, brings it
And no
together.
matter what excuse you come up with, you know that's not okay.
Okay, let me see where I want to start here.
Holy shit!
If you just bear with me. So, in the last couple days, I had
this
great
is
conversation
so
with
funny.
Mini Syllables, where she started doing kind of a devil's advocate.
Oh, you know what I do need to do? Another feat that I need to get, I need to get ritual spells so that I can cast Find Familiar, because he always had that fucking, what was it, like a gnome? He had like a gnome with him all the time in the Jordan the Barbarian stories. Bless you, bunny. Also, as much as I tried to make this look like Joran, he looks cooler than Joran.
And I really got to say she's been awesome. She was nice, but at the same time really helping me see things about my behavior that I wasn't saying. And I'm like, I definitely have to address this stuff. The Tiffany video is down.
I unfortunately can't give him glasses because, like, Baldur's Gate doesn't really have glasses, but here he is in all his disgusting glare. I wish I could make him fat. This is what he looked like in his mind!
The one I did after with her in club, the behind the scenes is down. I don't have Tiffany's number. I sent her a long apology on...
So usually with new files, I just make random guardians, but I feel like we need to make him... I don't know, like the most genie looking... I feel like he'd be into a drow.
Skype. It's the main way I keep in touch with her. I took down all the comments about Molly, which you were 100% right. I was way, way fucking over the line, and I was out of my...
I was talking with my, a rabies-infected Vulcan! You'd have to make him more Latino. I don't know how to do that, but yeah. But, I was talking with my friends before I went live, and I was like, I think he'd try to, like, romance Minthara, because he was, like, obsessed with getting, like, a dominant genie and making her submissive, so I'm just gonna make, like, a Minthara-type character for the Guardian. It doesn't really matter in the end anyways, so... We'll just do that. Alright, I hope y'all are ready!
Goddamn.
Also, yeah, obviously spoilers, because, I'm playing the game.
Mind.
My exotic purple-skinned Underdark princess! Yeah! Make a Cape Verdean woman! Gotta make her Cape Verdean!
I honestly, and this is the best way I can put it, I honestly thought...
Alright, Squidward, I'm ignoring
with the
you.
troll, this was just the same person who... I'm not excusing me, and I'm just giving you my mind, just so you know where I'm coming from. When
Diet
this happened on
Minthara,
Twitter,
yeah.
I thought, okay, it's the same person who's been on my streams, trying to get in my head, trying to make me look bad. It probably is Vince.
It probably is Vince.
With this Twitter thing, I thought, you know what? In my recent videos, I've been talking about the difference between alpha and beta male.
He's so
I
beautiful.
I
love him.
Basement dweller. Again, it's just my thought process. Who's jealous, wants to take me down a peg. I've seen people
Jordan,
go after
I want to stop you right there. I want to stop you right there before we go down the Lauren Armstrong rabbit hole up, because this is what this is sounding like to me. Do you believe that any of your behavior is that of an alpha male?
Yes.
Any of the behaviors that you've shown when you're debasing these women, you're using them for your own pleasure, you're going around, and it's not innocent flirting. You're treating these women like objects in a community built around sexual predators. That's not an alpha male. That's Lauren Armstrong with internet access. And that's how you're behaving. And I don't know what it's going to take for you to realize that, but you need to take a step back from all of this shit and really look at who you are from an outside perspective.
Okay, do I want to save us, or do I want to squish him? I always save us, because he's a little baby man.
Because you're talking all this shit about Lauren. All your stuff's about Lauren. Dude, you are Lauren as far as everyone's concerned. That's not how you
Jordan
treat
has a
people.
big Latin ass.
You're not coming off like that alpha male pimp. You're coming off like someone with very little experience who is using people, who got in with these people who are kind of well known within the TCAP community, involved them in sketches so that you can fap to it later. That's fucked up. And then when it was brought up to you on Friday, now whether you want to say you thought the troll and the catfish are the same person, or that doesn't matter. It was made very clear, that last message that they sent you, that was made very, very clear to you what you were doing and what you had been doing. And when I asked you about it, you were like, I can't apologize for something I didn't...
Alright, I always pick save, little homie. Unless anyone has objections, I'm gonna save little homie.
Do. This isn't... You're not just now finding out about this. So you're telling me you didn't have the self-reflection to look at what that person said, look back at the 2 days prior to what you had done and how you had treated this person. You were very demanding of this person from...
I was literally just thinking that. I was like, I don't think I can save scum this, because the more that Joran fails, the funnier it is.
Exactly. You have to let him fail at everything.
Okay.
From the very beginning, and treated her or him like an object. So when people see that, and you're warning, oh, it's a catfish, it's a troll, and then they see the other things that you've done, it all makes a really clear picture. What that person did was make me the perfect layout to make a receipt video if I need to. And I don't want to have to do that. But that's predatory. What you did was predatory.
You could cripple the strange creature.
I'm trying to arrange my thoughts here.
And taking the videos down 2 days later after the fact, when it was made clear, Jorn, what you had done, that's not good enough.
Wes found out I'm a dom. Hola, Squeak, bringing you greetings from the sweet land of Latin spice and fire. Watch me dance the lambada while I stroke my lamp!
Ban that person.
No, I'm not banning viral.
Trying to get my thoughts here.
What I want to hear, Jordan, I want to hear the thoughts that are actually going to make sense, not the excuses, not the other things. I actually want to know what you think and what you're going to do.
Oh, you know, if this was like actually Jordan, he would see Lae'zel and be like, "Hola, señorita, what race are you?"
Because you'll be.
I hope you know every opportunity I get to ask about like characters' races and shit, I'm going to
run out of this community, and you know how this community works. You'll be run out of every community you try and join until you do something about it.
Do not ban me. I have coupons.
Yeah.
Those are the most important thing to get in this chat.
Don't forget to call.
Trying to decide what I want to say first, because you mentioned. What?
For those who didn't hear, Mr. S said make sure you call every single race exotic.
A few points. If you'll bear with me, I would rather just tell you what was going on through my head, whether or not it's stupid. Just so
Jordan, if this is gonna be a fucking story about deviled eggs or hot dogs, I'm gonna lose my shit. I don't want to hear any explanations about anything. You know what you put out there, and you know what you did. What explanation are you gonna give me that's gonna make me go?
Also, for those who don't know this fact, this call we're listening to right now, Jordan sighs like 50 sometimes for some fucking reason.
Total sense that you're on a 9-year-old girl's.
In The Sims, you could joke about family heritage, and that was the main interaction Jordan had. Oh, also, we said for this to be canon Jordan the Barbarian, he cannot have any romance. He is going to be maidenless because that's how it is in Jordan the Barbarian canon. He doesn't have any romance.
Page in a genie costume liking
He's
it
cursed to
after
never be in
also
love.
fantasizing about drawings of genies and all kinds of other genies and just genie. What explanation can you give me, Lauren? What explanation can you give me that's going to make any fucking sense? The time for explanations is over. Now you need to figure out what you're going to do.
Okay.
Hello? Lae'zel?
Well, so far, I've apologized to Tiffany. I have taken down the video. I've taken down the stuff on Molly's. I was thinking very, very seriously about doing an apology video. I had already decided.
So you're thinking about it or you decided? Because those are two different things. You're thinking about doing it or you decided to do it?
Poppy Jorjor. You know, Githyanki canonically reproduce asexually, so like Jordan would be very sad to know that. Are shrooms mandatory for this game? No. But you have to really be into like fantasy and Dungeons and Dragons, because it's literally just Dungeons and Dragons the video game.
I've made a decision. It's just a matter of exactly what I want the content to be and exactly what the delivery is. It's already in the works.
Well, I mean, when I talked to you about it on Friday, you were talking about making it a joke because you thought it was a joke. But now more stuff is coming out, and it's not a joke now. Yeah. Now it's something serious. And the people who had your back yesterday who were going through this whole thing to figure out who this person was who's trolling you, those people aren't going to have your back.
I still don't know why he thought, like, calling everything a troll would make things better, or like he was so focused on the fact that he was trolled and not like, you know, the fucking fact that he did fucked up shit. Oh, Shadowheart. Confederate Barbie.
Everyone hates being fooled. And when you have these people fighting on your behalf yesterday, trying to figure out who was trolling you, getting videos taken down, they're going to be pissed. And it wouldn't take any of that stuff other than the little fucking girl in the genie costume. Do you just go and search Aladdin and Magic Lamp and you're just jacking off to everything that comes up?
He doesn't know how they work!
No. No.
You know it looks like that though, right?
I understand. I understand.
What's Jordan's strength?
I absolutely understand.
Holy shit.
If I talk to
He
you
can carry
more
a lot of weight.
in depth about the sketch with Tiffany, would that help, or would you rather not
I never
even
actually
get here?
looked at his stats.
Yeah, let me hear the let me hear about the
Intelligence,
sketch with
dumb as
Tiffany.
fuck.
Okay, so the situation with that is, when I started talking to Tiffany, I told her I have 3 sketches.
It was so fucking shady how he tried to do this shit. I told Tiffany I had 3 sketches and she chose this one. Nah, dude, she just was being nice and was like, okay, I guess I'll do this one. Because she didn't know you were a fucking freak. I think this is the one that pisses them off. I want XP.
You can pick which one you want to be in.
Mm-hmm.
She said that one.
Okay.
With that sketch, I mean, I hope this doesn't make me sound like an asshole, but it's too
Oh no,
late
that
for
kills them.
And I say that honestly. It's no sarcasm. I was not, and if you don't believe me, yeah, you are very right not to believe me. That was not arousing to me only because my feelings for Tiffany since the beginning have been sisterly.
Jordan.
That's just how it is.
I'm gonna stop.
How does he not realize that makes him sound worse? That makes him sound worse. Like,
Connection. Authority.
Yeah, I sexualized her, but I viewed her as a sister. What? Are you a sister fucker?
You feel the
I'm gonna stop you right there.
biomechanical brain
Okay,
of the
okay.
console process your command.
Are you fucking kidding me?
A shiver.
You're gonna tell me that this person who you didn't know, you still don't know, who you've talked to a minimal amount, who has a very sexy voice, that you didn't at all sexualize her. Tell me that again. I want to hear it again.
Dangerous company.
Tell me the whole thing from the
haven't
beginning.
been-
Tell me
Do
the
you
whole
have a
thing from
problem
the
with
beginning.
Gith Yankee?
Gith have a problem with everyone else. Let me come with you. Shadow.
Should I just switch topics?
What's that?
No, I want to hear the story again. I'd like to hear it again. Everything about the sketch. I'd like to hear it again.
Okay. So
Help me,
I,
step bro! I'm stuck in this lamp! Alright, will I be able to defeat Commander What's-His-Face? Probably not. Oh, thank you, Viral. It's... I don't know. I have to be in the mood, and I just haven't been lately. But I figured, all I do is play fucking Baldur's Gate anyways, so, like, I could just stream me playing it, and we can, listen to Jordan, because it's Jorrly.
texted Tiffany. We started talking on the phone. I said, I have an idea for 3 sketches. And which one would you like to? You have carte blanche, you choose. She's like, okay, I think the genie one is the most interesting.
Which one did you offer first?
None of them had been written, but I said,
Which one
I
did you
have
offer
3
first?
ideas. I listed them off.
Which
The
Right,
one
let's
where-
do-
Jordan, I'm asking a very simple question. When I'm saying which one did you
Okay,
offer
okay.
first, I'm asking if there was a list, right? Which
Yeah.
one was first on the list, Jordan?
Do it.
I said, well, the first one I was started writing already was the one with the genie.
Okay. So now let's
one
flip
with
this
the
around.
genie,
Let's now stop. Because, and the reason why I wanted you to tell me again is because I wanted to see if you catch yourself.
Dollhouse, motherfucker! I love the small brother so fucking much. It's so stupid.
Well, you're trying to put it on Tiffany. Well, I gave her 3 options, and that's the one she chose. But I noticed when we talked on Friday, because you keep information out, you offered her 3. The very first one you offered her was the genie one that you had started writing.
Yeah.
Jordan, if I was offering you 3 sketches, and you didn't know me, so you didn't care,
Yeah.
and the first one you would say, I'll just take the first one. So let's not pretend that this is Tiffany's fault or that she's somehow complicit in this.
This is completely Tiffany's fault. Like, Why did he think he would get away with that shit?
No, he isn't. Absolutely not. No.
Oh, you're dead, Mind
why
Flayer.
would it be included in the excuse, Jordan? You want to share the blame with Tiffany. Well, she chose that one. I gave her 3 out.
Yeah, you're fucking dead, buddy.
Jordan, there would be no other reason to bring that up other than to share blame with Tiffany. She's blameless in this. All she tried to do was help out a new person who no one knew.
Yeah.
Out with their content, and that's what you did
The
there.
Lorne tab! I might do that too. I think that would be a great fucking way to do that. Just have different tabs for different fucking locales. The only thing that sucks is doing this intro part, but like, I mean, it takes like 5 minutes at this point, so.
Sure. And whether you say that's not the case or not, no one is going to believe you.
Yeah.
I mean, your sketch.
Tiffany said if we don't do the sexy genie one, then I'm out of here. She's like, I want sexy genie now.
Is so close to the sex talk you had with the catfish that it might as well be the same thing.
Oh god. Oh god. I am ignoring the devil.
What's the explanation for the little girl?
I do
Oops,
search
I didn't want that. Whatever.
various genie things on Instagram, and I hit the like button.
Alright,
on
Jordan, I'm gonna
everything.
make you dash over there.
I have never.
I'm playing all tactician.
And I
There's
don't
no way I
expect
can
you to
fuck
believe me
this
at
guy
this point.
up.
I've never pleasured myself to anyone who was an adult, ever, ever, ever.
Never, ever, ever. Hey, Jordan, you
Whimperfest for 2023.
watch TCAP, obviously. Do you not understand how much this sounds like a conversation that you'd be having with Chris Hansen? I'm being serious. I never would have done
I know
this.
you are.
Yeah, I just
I
liked
know
every... Lauren said that he talked to every girl in the chat room. Every girl he went and said hi to.
Make way. Need to act fast.
I
I
fail
don't
to
want to
see
be
what
over here when this
explanation you
guy
can give
gets
for
the
anything.
Mind Flayer gets
I mean,
killed.
like I said, what needs to be done is a public apology, where you need to own it.
Yeah.
Because it looks like this person has a lot more shit on you
Ugh.
than you're prepared
No!
to deal with. Very
No!
deep diving.
Nearly out of sky.
And
Yeah,
if you
Go away!
leave anything out,
Leave me
then
alone.
they're just going to keep coming up with shit. And the fact that you and I talked not 2 nights ago, and you made it sound like it was nothing. There was nothing going on. You knew. You knew what you had done to Tiffany, and you still kept that video up.
He talks pretty bold to women for someone who looks like a kiwi with alopecia. I love that. I hate the way he says pleasure myself. Just say you whacked it, bro. For real! You can literally just say, yeah, I whacked off.
You didn't think it would be
My mind
connected.
is
You
nothing.
didn't think it would be connected back.
I'm stupid.
Whee!
And it really irritates me that when I talk to you about trying to get ahead of this, trying to get something out, because I was on your side. I had your back. You're like, well, should I make it a joke? Is this a fucking joke, Jordan?
Look at
Do you
him
think
go.
that little girl's parents, if they saw all the genie shit that you're liking, and then they saw that you're liking...
I just cannot believe he really tried to justify fucking... He tried to justify liking photos of little girls and his fetish stuff. It's like, dude, no, you... I'm sorry, he is a person who cannot separate his fetish from real life, so like... There's no fucking way that he could separate it for a child. Oh, Ruben's sleepy. He's a sleepy boy on a Sunday.
Do you think they would think it was a joke?
No, absolutely.
What about
not.
your job? Would they think it was a joke?
No.
Because you know that's how shit goes now. People don't just stop at making you leave YouTube. They find out where you work, they find out where you live, and they make it known. It's predatory. And people try to warn people about predators.
Yeah.
That's what my entire channel has become, against my wishes.
Minthara, my
and
beloved.
then I'm promoting you, and I'm telling people to sub to your channel, and you're preying on women. It's great to have women hit on you and flirt with you on Twitter and like all that other stuff. That's great, dude. But when you're out here doing it to people, you put a fucking timestamp in a video to look at a girl's tits. My 13-year-old wouldn't do that.
Fucking creep and all. I'm a fucking creep.
Did you apologize to her?
Not yet.
Bye, Jordan.
No, because you're going to apologize just to the ones that are very clear, the big ones, and then you can leave all the little ones out. But you have a lot of apologizing to do. It's all here. This isn't some minor thing. This is really bad.
Sounds like.
So what's your plan? Not
The
what you
genie
thought
saved
about
him.
doing and now you're doing. I want to know, like, what's your honest, clear plan?
Apology video. And I would like very much your opinion.
Oh, I hope you know, if there's options for, like, talking about being a half-orc, I'm going to pick them all the time, because all Jordan does is talk about being Latino, so.
Specific things I should mention in cocktail.
Wow. So you want me to co-write your apology video? Or
I know,
somehow
his blue
co-write-
eyes are his
No,
superpower.
Jordan, what do you think you need to
But
apologize
please.
for? Jordan, what do you think? Because you know more than I do. You know shit you've done that maybe hasn't been uncovered yet. What do you need to apologize for? Who do you need to apologize to?
Wes, please. This is humiliating. I want very much to.
Hold on. How
expect-
humiliating do you think it is for these women? How humiliating do you think it's going to be for Tiffany Lockhart when she once again listens to that video,
Remember the ship.
that Genie video? Because I'm sure it's already been downloaded and re-uploaded somewhere else, because that's what they do, Jordan. You didn't take it down Friday night. You waited 2 days. So what do you think she's going to think when she hears
His
that
brown
again,
tusks
and then she
are
goes
his
back and reads your
superpower.
conversation with the catfish? You think you're going to have Tiffany Lockhart's respect?
Ew, these are pulsating.
And then what
Hold
about
on.
all the women who follow Tiffany Lockhart
Ew.
and who don't believe that predators should be able to be within this community? Because that's what they're going to say.
What's in here?
So it's not about what I think you should include in an apology video. What do you feel you need to apologize for? Because it can't be my truth. It needs to be you. You need to come out and tell them, this is what I did. This is what I've been doing, and this is my plan to never be that person again.
Yeah.
And remember that the community has heard a lot of that shit from Lauren Armstrong, too. So if it's something that you're going to talk about and you're not going to, but you might as well just go.
Yeah. I just want to be thorough, and I just wanted to get your opinion on what would make you feel better about me, and at the same time,
It's not about
I
me.
just feel you have a better clarity. I just feel you have...
Him saying that just shows he has no idea what the problem is. He's so busy trying to impress Wes, he's really not sitting there thinking about the people that he fucking objectified. Usually, in games, the handle is above and the blade is below. Yeah, I don't know. Hold on. Yeah, I mean, I guess they just went for, like, the easy grab.
It's not about me. You know what, dude? I've never had to write an apology video for being a predator, personally.
Hello, Roy Caller. I actually linked your channel earlier. For people, because people were asking, they're talking about, Roy getting catfish, so I linked your channel earlier.
There's a new one from me also.
But it's not the first time you've been a predator, Jordan. This isn't new for you. I'm seeing things from where there's a girl on a flying genie costume that she made, and you're like, oh, you're in Boston, we should meet. These people are just trying to show off their art, and you're trying to get pussy.
Yeah. Yeah, I was, absolutely.
That's not a sensitive artist. That's not a guy who values women. That's not an alpha male. That's a basement dweller sitting around trying to get some pussy any way he can by making weird, leery fucking comments about a girl's tits. It upsets
someone
me
snitched to Roy
because I
the end of
promoted
that.
it. Because I told people to work with you.
Yeah, I mean, I said it earlier. I'll be honest. I don't condone, like, people catfishing people who aren't Lauren, but, like, it's a free country. Do what you want to do, you know?
But I'm sure
that I let you down.
It's not me that you let down.
That's why I was like, I'll just share the thing anyways, because, like, fuck it. People want to listen to Roy. That's the thing, too. Roy, like, I don't want to say he invites it, but, like, he knows that people are always fucking with Lauren, so I don't know why he decides, like, I'm safe from being fucked with.
For other people, it's those women that you let down. The women that you've been devaluing. That's who you let down. I'm pissed.
Yeah.
You let them
down. He's a racist asshole. Well, that's
and now
fair.
it affects other creators because now when they want to work with someone, everyone's going to be a little more leery because of Jorrly, who came into the community, had a lot of people back him up.
Oh man, Roy was dropping the N-word. Roy, in 2024, you can't do that.
Work with him and then fuck them all over, so that he could jack off to Tiffany Lockhart's voice. I mean, even when I brought up the kelp pill video, with all the thumbs down, you're like, well, yeah, I don't see any complaints, though. Are you fucking kidding me? Were the thumbs down not clear enough for you? People didn't like that. That's not what this community is supposed to be about.
I told him I was with a black man before him, and he was upset. What? What? Oh my god. That is insane. That is fucking insane.
Yeah.
You know, feel free to, like, I'm fine with you, like, answering questions and stuff in here. I don't really care, because, I mean, it's Roy. It's fine. Roy had an African girlfriend. He's not racist! Also, I see in the server you were hoping they'd ask so you could give context. I apologize. I did not see that. Hello? Oh, there you are, Jordan.
I'm just coming to grips with my own stupidity.
I don't know why it took you this long. That's the issue.
It did.
You're a grown man.
Naive.
Jordan,
you're
suck.
a grown man.
Absolutely right.
And I also find it hard to believe this is the first time that this has been an issue, Jordan. And I think you know what I mean.
Excuse me?
I said I think you know what I mean. I don't think this is the first time this has been an issue.
I've been sexualizing women way too long. Over-sexualizing them.
Have you been in trouble for it before?
Over-sexualizing.
I've been. I'm sorry, you broke up.
Have you been in trouble for it before? Because it's going to come out.
No.
Never. Never once. Never one friendship lost. Never one issue at work. Never anything. Everyone's just been receptive to it up until now.
I didn't want anyone to make up stuff so we could keep speculation down. Oh, yeah, no, I try to keep things, like, accurate in here. Obviously, like, I am willing to take, like, criticism and stuff, so that's good. And thanks for hanging out, you know? That's why Casey had to wait until he was done before posting. Yeah, I don't know what's up with the temple, but, like, they fucking love raining on everybody's parade and calling everybody slurs and shit, and it's like, okay. if even the fucking weirdos over here on YouTube think you're fucking nuts, that's kind of crazy.
Oh no. Women have said they're not interested and I stop.
I just don't know what would make you start without knowing they were interested in the first place.
Wes, women are always interested in Jorrly. What don't you understand? Every woman likes Jorrly.
I'm a stupid man. I haven't used any kind of self-control.
You treated YouTube like it was a pussy palace. Like you were gonna start this channel, and then you were just gonna start banging different. I don't know why you would think that. And in all communities to do it, why this one? Where there are a lot of women who are damaged. And
no, you're good. You're good, Nathan Downhauer. You're all fucking good. I like to encourage like people sharing their content and stuff. So you're good.
You were even like, yeah, I read that somewhere before.
Do we want to go to Astarion or
when you were talking
Gale
about
first?
the comment that was written.
I think we'll
I
just go
heard
to
something
Astarion
about this before.
right
You know
there.
why you heard about it before? Probably because someone was telling it to you. That there are a lot
Okay,
of women
real
in this
quick,
community-
honest. I made
not just
Jorrly the
women,
Barbarian
people.
in this game because it's Jorrly. We got to get the end of Jorrly going on here. He's so fucking ugly. I hate him.
Who have been victimized by someone in their lifetime. Why do you think people were so big about helping out Betty? Because they knew Betty? No, because Betty symbolized, for someone, for everyone that knows who Betty is, she symbolized someone you know who got ripped off, who got fucked over. So being able to help her out felt really, really good. It's the same thing, Jorn. There are a lot of people in this community who they like making fun of Lorne because it helps them feel better about their own victimization.
Yes.
And then you're coming in here and helping.
He looks way better than Jordan. Yeah, we said this is what Jordan imagined he fucking looked like. Let's do this one.
Try. But first you'll tell me what you know. I saw you on a ship.
What else do you have?
I should have just stuck to making videos with better intentions, just to make people laugh, just to make fun of Lauren. I shouldn't have been. The word flirting is not even strong enough to describe what I was doing.
It was borderline sexual assault. I mean,
you gotta let Astarion know how much pussy you're getting.
It's those tentacled monsters.
God.
Whatever they did, whatever
I have no. You probably won't believe me. I can't blame you don't. But I have no desire to hurt anyone. I've never had a desire to hurt anyone.
The desire to hurt.
So that's what it is.
Okay, hold on. You get in your car. You drink 7 beers and get in your car.
Yeah.
Run a stoplight and kill a family of 4. Did you have a desire to hurt that family?
No.
But you did it, right?
Then yet I would have. Yeah, absolutely.
But you did it, and so maybe you had no desire to hurt Molly.
Well, no. So Jordan, whenever he meets any man, he's just gonna be like, "These are betas," except for Will.
I'm out of wine and flowers, so I hope an introduction.
And Kelp Hill or Tiffany Lockhart, or any of the other people. But you did.
I have to be mean to him, Danny. I'm sorry, because Jordan doesn't like men.
Yeah.
Ignorance of what you did is not an excuse.
I agree.
You're a grown man.
Yeah.
Behave like it.
Turn us into...
I will.
If you want me to look over your apology video script when you write it, I'll
still
look it
can't
over.
believe this man really said, "Could you look over my apology script, Wes?"
That would mean so much to me. That would be... That's more than I deserve.
But that's the best I can offer you right now.
Dude, that's being incredible. That's being...
Wes is closer to Astarion than Will personality-wise. Yeah, honestly, because fucking isn't Astarion's class is like arcane trickster, right? I describe Wes as an arcane trickster.
Yeah, that's really doing me a solid.
But I think no matter what, there should be some sort of a apology made.
They're all betas except one drow named Westmost.
Individually to some of these women that you know deserve an apology right now.
I am going to start contacting people.
Starting
with Molly.
And I highly recommend that apology video doesn't drag on. It shouldn't take too long to make because there's stuff.
She was being a creep and a manipulator. is the gist of it. I was apparently trying to... It was a lot of, like, trying to, like, sew people against each other. And it's just gross. Like, we don't need people being fucking weird with each other in a community like this. Also, she absolutely was, like, trying to fuck Jorrly. Can we talk about that? How she was definitely into Jorrly comedy? The fucking goofy ass who made Jorrly the Barbarian.
Being added to
Calling Wes an arcane trickster sounds racist!
To this drive.
Oh, so you're saying that Wes can't be an arcane trickster? That sounds racist.
Good. And you need to get out ahead of this. Like I told you on Friday, get ahead of this.
Yeah. Yeah. It's going to be released
A manipulative grandma.
I can get the script to you. No, Jesus. I can't get the script to you tonight.
I know there's a thing here, but because I failed the check, I can't get it. Can I, like, hit the rock? God damn it. I hate that. I know it's there!
Do this, dude, and I'm sorry.
It's not about putting me through anything. It's not about putting me through... That's what you need to understand. It's not about putting me through anything. I'm really good at writing people off. I don't honestly trust people in the beginning. It takes a lot for them to earn that, so it's nothing to me.
Oh, he would abhor that. He'd be like, I don't understand. They're men. Why are you calling them girls? Considering he, freaked out when a woman had a dick.
What you did to the other people. People that I know.
His whole body looked like it feels like Gek!
That thing's bound to be dangerous.
Oh my god.
Don't care about. And that's fucked up.
Can I kill it before I talk? I can.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna get to the script right away.
Yeah, get it to me as soon as you can.
I've never tried that
before.
All right,
man, I will.
All right.
Thanks.
Bye.
He really just in the pose. All right, let's do call 2.
All right, let's go.
Hey, wait, can you give me a drink?
At 3 a.m.
Why? They don't love me anymore. They're sending me divorce papers because they won't go get me a drink. Gelatinous. Yeah, if Jorrly was anything in the D&D, like, compendium, he'd be a gelatinous cube. That is on the hunt for a genie lamp. Also, before I started this stream, Mr. Squeak was like, alright, so you gotta play through the whole game and get to Act 3 just so you can see the genie. Thank you. The divorce is canceled. They got me a soda.
Roughly 3 hours after the first apology call, Jorrly contacted Wes Most. He had completed the first draft of his apology.
Gale, baby girl.
What he wrote was a half-hearted attempt
Jorrly Latinus Cube. And you know, it sounds even better because, you know, Latin. Jorrly Latinus Cube.
Void of
unless that's what you're going for, which...
the actual things he had done. On top of that, he was hiding something big. Let's listen in as Jorrly deflects, lies, and still refuses to accept responsibility, and Wes Most makes him do it all over again. The day was July 6, 2020, the time was 3 a.m.
He wouldn't mind being called gelatinous because there's Latin in it.
Magic glitters and swirls from it erratically.
Hey, so, I mean, I'm looking at this, and I want to ask you before I have you read it. Would you say that 100% of this is sincere?
Yes.
Hey, Callie.
And nothing has been left out.
Fuck yes.
I could put my hands on a Bible and say I am so sincere, and I want to do my best.
I'm like
for this.
scared every time I roll now because I'm not save scumming. I'm like, what if I fail? What if I can't get Gale out?
I don't want anyone to have any doubt.
Pretty sure Lauren put his
Okay,
hand
I'm
on
gonna
the
be
Bible
real.
and
If I
quoted
couldn't get Gale out, I probably would have save scummed that part.
so that he was going to tell the truth and never talked about MySpace Molly or any.
Gelatino laugh.
those other people. I'm not a religious person, so I just want to know though, because it's going to come across in your in your apology video.
Nathan, he thought that he was gonna like.
Apologies. I didn't exactly memorize my cephalopodium.
He was like thinking that Wes doing this would solve all his problems.
Say, but I know you, don't I? In a manner.
Hey guys, hey Bailey. Yeah, no, he thought somehow Wes would make this all go away. The shoe eater, more like the gold shoe eater.
If there's a lack of sincerity, and just as someone who does have experience with this stuff, I want you to know that
he
people are going to
hands
pick
with a man
it apart.
That's gay.
And if there's anything that they find that comes up later that doesn't match or that refutes what you're saying is sincere, then you might as well have done nothing. It'll actually be worse than doing nothing. So before you read it, I just want to make sure that everything here is sincere and you don't feel like anything was left out.
No, I think I get everything.
Okay.
That being said, because I want to be as honest to you as possible, I have flirted with so many women in the community.
And then he could go back to flirting with women. He thought that, like, somehow Wes, like, I guess he thinks that Wes was, like, the head of the community, which, like, a few people have thought that before, and it's Wes is just very, like, personable and likable, but that doesn't mean he's, like, in charge of the community. Let's dedicate a month to how awesome Babsby is. The thumbnail is perfect. What's the thumbnail? Hold on. I gotta see what the thumbnail is. Oh, it's just showing me a black screen right now.
I've forgotten at this point.
Well, that should maybe be the first line of your...
Wes is our supreme commander.
Really damn good idea.
That's kind of telling. That's kind of telling, don't you think, when you flirted with so many women in a small community in a very short period of time, that you don't even remember who it was.
Let me type that right now.
Yeah, TCAP Gaming definitely thinks that Wes owns fucking the community. How do they think that? They need help. I guess because he gets a lot of viewers. Like, I think people who think that equate viewership to, like, how much presence you have in the community. And it's like, I guess in a way, but, like, Wes has always been like, I don't own shit. I just like to stream. Like, he's never tried to claim, like, propriety over the community. Hold on, I'm cleaning. I got crumbs all over my desk mat. Why are there so many crumbs on my desk? Why are there so many crumbs on my desk? What's that look for? What's that look for? You look like you want to say something.
Why are there crumbs on your desk? Why are there crumbs in my bed?
That you're imagining those.
Uh-huh.
I also love Gale. Look at him.
You're not versed in magic, are you?
It pains me. It pains me to have to send him back to camp because I love him.
No matter to
are you ready?
Yeah.
His eyes are always so wet. He looks like he's about to cry.
Yeah, I did rehearse a few times because, well, when I say rehearse,
I'm listening.
I fucking trip over my words. So.
Well, I mean, I rehearse scripts too. There's nothing wrong with that.
They're crumbs from Ruben. Yeah. Hey. Jinx says that they're crumbs from Ruben eating a bunch of cookies on it. That's why there's crumbs in your bed.
Why did the crumbs appear even if Ruben has not been in the bed and the only one who has inhabited my bed in between when I left it and when I returned is one particular squeak?
Listen, Ruben is always in your bed. I don't know what you're talking about.
He's not in my bed right now, and I guarantee you if I go up there, there will be crumbs in my bed.
Nah, you're crazy. Have you ever been a guest on a West stream? I have a couple times. Most recently was... It's been a while. It's been few months because I haven't been around that often, but it was during a Jessie stream.
That's not gonna, mean...
Because, like, I was part of the group that fucked with her, so, like, it was, like, me, Nugs, and Wes on the stream.
It lacks sincerity or not. I just want to make sure before you read anything that someone later is going to pull up something else and be like, whoa, what about this? I want to make sure that it's sincere. So, yeah, go ahead and start the thought, and I'll stop you if I have any questions.
Yeah.
Ruben planted the crumbs.
Then why are they not there when he hasn't been there?
He has been there. We don't know what he gets up to up there.
But he's not. If I go right now, he's not there.
He was up there earlier.
He was down here before you came down here.
No, he came upstairs before I came down here. Remember? Because I fed him. Oh yeah, and I've also done Small Wonder streams with Wes where we just watch fucking sitcoms and talk shit about television. Is Jordan Orc Tav? Is Jordan Orc a Tav or a Dirge? He's a Tav because I don't think Jordan could be a Dirge.
Hey everybody, this is the rare, serious video for me. It's probably the only one I've ever done. It really needs to be made though. I'm going to read what I wrote because that's the best way for me to organize my thoughts and really say what I mean. Please bear with me. I owe everybody an apology, a very big one. It's been brought to my attention recently just how bad my behavior has been online. It's been really, really bad. I've been inappropriate with a lot of people I've called my friends, as well as strangers. More than that, I've been over-sexualizing them.
Sorry,
treating them like meat sometimes, even. It's a very shitty thing to do. I have no excuses for what I've done. None. I can claim I'm stupid, but guess what?
Listen, I think Jordan would do something shitty like this, so...
Stupid doesn't mean your actions don't hurt other people or have repercussions. As they say, ignorance of the law is no excuse. I can say I never meant to hurt anyone, but what do drunk drivers usually say?
Oh, they're not temporarily hostile, I can't.
The same thing. The outcome is the same regardless, and it's irrelevant.
See, I think and let me stop you because I just did.
Let me stop you because I just
did.
In
the beginning, maybe you're taking too long with the explanation before actually saying what happened. Because here's the thing. Who knows how many people have seen that drive in that video at this point? They're not going to want to hear that. They know that you've done something very, very wrong. So instead of 3 paragraphs explaining that, I would just jump right to it.
Exactly, Honest. Don't want to be over-sexualized or under-sexualized. Just the right amount of sexualized. Actually, you know what? Maybe I will just knock them out. I don't know if it actually works or not, but I'll just knock them out to be nice.
On I go.
Everyone is permanently hostile when they see Jordan!
You don't need to paint a picture.
Okay. Okay,
he's just knocked out. It's fine.
I mean, continue now. But I just want you to think like when you reread this, I want you to look at it and see, is all that actually important, or is a lot of it filler? Because people just say what you did.
Okay. Yeah, I feel like it was important.
Well, because I'm looking at this, and then the next thing is, so why did I do it? You're talking about why you did something before you even talk about what you did.
Gotcha.
If you're looking at a
have
recipe,
negative charisma?
the very first thing on that recipe, if you're looking at like the back of a pack of M&Ms,
his charisma's
the very first thing
like
is
the
thing
normal
that's
amount.
the most of in that recipe. So if it's sugar or whole wheat, and with this, the most important thing here is what you did, not why you did it, not the pre-setup to the apology. Start with what you did. This is what I did. That's what people are going to want to see.
I got you. I thought it was good just because in the second paragraph I go, I've been really inappropriate, I've been over-sexually. I thought that was letting people know right away.
Vague. No, that's vague.
Well,
it sounds like
getting the characters to hate me is going well, because I'm pretty sure Shadowheart just fucking hates me. Yeah, she's neutral.
It sounds like an excuse for an apology. That a lot of celebrities and the PR, that's vague.
Oh, dude, I've been doing my damnedest to let my sincerity come through. And I like to be, I think it's wrong because I like to be real clear. I don't want people to think, oh, well, he just shit that out or something.
Well, he did just shit that
I
out.
want people to know that I really thought about this. That's
you know, a 30-second apology that was like, hey, I tried to fuck a kid, and I blamed a lot of people for it, and my life has been ruined because of it, but I'm working hard to try and get that back, and I'm going to therapy and realizing what I did was wrong. That would be something that Lauren could say. That would undo the 12 years of bullshit that he's been spouting. Do you think people would say, God, I wish it was longer?
I gotcha.
Fluff is what you do when you're trying to make a video longer for monetization, but for this, just get straight to it. The meat and potatoes.
Okay. I'm going to continue now.
Oh shit! I didn't know I could intimidate them away like that! Oh my god, that's funny. That's so funny. Like, I knew you could intimidate them with a check, but I didn't know him just being a half-orc by merit, got him like that.
So why did I do it? Again, I had no good excuse. But, well, actually, I guess you're saying that should go out too, right? The next paragraph?
No, but keep reading. I want to hear it. Then we'll decide.
Okay, great, thanks. So why did I do it? Again, I have no good excuse.
I keep expecting to fail these.
But I'd like to tell you what my thought process was. If this makes someone else realize that they are doing the same things, then it can do some good and help them want to change. In my mind,
nobody's gonna change. I mean, Wes says this, but nobody's gonna change their damn mind because of Jorrly Comedy making an apology. They'll just be like, oh, that guy was a creep. Good thing I'm not a creep. He's so ugly, it scares people away.
What I was doing was okay. Oh, I'm just flirting. I'm a flirt. If they ask me to stop, I will. They shouldn't have to ask me to stop, though. What if they were too embarrassed and were worried about how I'd react? I've heard horror stories when a woman politely asks a man to stop and he flips the fuck out.
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Oh, you know what? I think my phone cut out. Can you start over at that paragraph? I missed everything. I thought you were getting ready.
The terrifying presence perk.
So, why did I do it? Again, I have no good excuse.
Do half-orcs have dark vision? They do.
But I'd like to tell you what my thought process was. If this makes someone else realize that they're doing the same things, then maybe it can do some good and help them want to change. In my mind, what I was doing was okay. Oh, I'm just flirting. I'm a flirt. If they ask me to stop, I will. They shouldn't have to ask me to stop, though. What if they were too embarrassed and were worried about how I'd react?
It really is, like, he treats all of this like a monologue, and it's not... That's not how it works. Like, people can tell when things are insincere, especially with somebody who's as bad an actor as Jorrly.
I've heard horror stories when a woman politely asks a man to stop, and he flips the fuck out. I did a lot more than flirting, though. I got real damn sexual.
Really damn sexual.
I was objectifying women. How the hell did I justify it? Oh, it's just jokes. I'm a comedian. Yeah, no. There was some of that, and some of the stuff I said was just plain creepy. It was just plain wrong. Period.
I'm a flirt. I want my flurs.
Not just on YouTube. And this went on for years.
He loved to talk about his artistic vision for some godforsaken reason. I don't know why. Oh shit, she's going to get help. Uh-oh.
On the move.
But yeah, no, he thinks we give a shit, and we don't. We really fucking don't.
I cringed thinking about it.
All right, so here, I don't. The part about if it can do some good and help someone else change, I don't think the martyr card is a way to go on this. That's gonna get.
Jordan is trying to give us a teaching moment instead of an apology. Remember, kids, don't sexualize women, especially when they're dressed as a fucking sexy genie.
Destroyed. Take that part out. This isn't about you helping someone else change. This is about you realizing what you did and apologizing to people. So helping someone else should not be something that that's some PR shit that's thrown in to make people say, like, if I can change this one person from going out and killing someone while drunk driving or, overdosing on heroin, then I'm going to do it. That's not going to happen. No one's gonna, because if you would have saw this video a week ago, you would have thought, God, I'm glad I'm not like that, and then you would have gone and talked about Molly's tits. Because that's not talking to you.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, how old are you?
48.
Oh, no.
And it took you 48 years to realize this, right? You think a video a week ago would have changed your
What do you have to say to women? Sorry, woman.
mind and your way of thinking? I'm sure you've seen countless PSAs about sexual harassment and how to treat people, but you never thought they were talking to you.
Yeah.
And then the other part where you're talking about, yeah, no, there was some of that, and some of that stuff I said was just plain creepy. No, it was all creepy. All of it, because as soon as you say one thing, everything else Dr. Maurice Wolin could have saved 100 lives the day he goes out to try and fuck a 12-year-old. None of that matters.
Gotcha.
So I did more than flirting. I don't think there was any flirting. It was all like the LOLs.
McGruff the crime perv.
Lauren with the what color panties and bra? LOL. When are your parents going to leave? LOL. You were testing the waters. And if you would have got a sexual response back from Molly, it wouldn't have been that it was a joke. It would have been welcomed.
Yes. Yeah.
So let's, again, sincerity. If it's not sincere, someone like me will tear this fucking thing apart.
Wow.
Wow.
I have to tell you, my instincts are
wrong.
Proving wrong and wrong again and again in writing this thing.
Yeah. Well,
everything that I think that is sincere and
damn, they really said fuck
for
you,
real,
Shark.
You're saying is kind of bullshit.
Yeah, well, I mean, that is the saying that you hope one person learns from. That's bullshit. You don't care about that. Right now, your concern is yourself, and that's what your concern should be, not some other guy. Not saying, if you guys hate me and kick me out, but a year from now, I found out that some other guy stopped. That'll make it all worth it. That's not true. That's not what you want. Be sincere.
But it is true.
That's bullshit, Jordan. So you're telling me right now, if they were like, you know what, Jordan, fuck you, go away, fuck your channel. And then a year from now, some guy contacts you like, hey, man, I was about to, point a time code to some girl's butt and say, like, look at her butthole. And I saw your video and it stopped me from doing that. You would be like, you know what, that really warms my heart and makes it all worth it, what I did.
I might have to reload.
So that's bullshit.
Yeah, I gotta reload.
Sincere.
Got my ass beat.
Okay.
Maybe I should go get Will before I do this.
Should I continue?
Yeah.
Okay. In my mind, I created this
in my mind
weird dichotomy. If I'm generally polite and caring, it's okay for me to also get really sexual sometimes. Or, oh, she's my friend. She knows how I am. It's cool. Nope. Wasn't cool at all. Calling yourself a good person doesn't mean you can act like you're concerned one minute and fetishize the same person the next. Sometimes in life, you get a mirror held up to you in your actions, and you don't like what you see. If you're smart, you look, don't wince, don't look away, but you deal with the sight and decide to do something about it. I'm sure you probably want me to get rid of this paragraph.
What? Hold on.
Butthole timestamp. Watch out for the butthole timestamp.
All right, sorry about that. Yeah, can you start that one over again?
Yeah. This is probably. I'm almost sure you're going to want me to get rid of this. But anyway,
let me decide that. Yeah, go ahead and read it.
Of course. Sometimes in life, you get a mirror held up
let's
to you
go
in your
get
actions,
Will.
and you don't like what you see. If you're smart, you look.
No. I missed the paragraph before that.
Oh, okay. In my mind, I created this weird dichotomy. If I'm generally polite and caring, it's okay for me to also get
in my
really
mind,
sexual
like, what does that even
sometimes.
mean?
Or, oh, she's my friend. She knows how I am. It's cool. Nope. Wasn't cool at all. Calling yourself a good person doesn't mean you can act like you're concerned one minute and fetishize the same person the next.
So are you giving me a lesson, or this isn't? I'm still yet to get to the apology. That whole paragraph is garbage. It doesn't mean anything. It's just more fluff. Like you're telling me this is what I've learned over these last 24 hours. But I mean, Jordan, let's be honest. You would not have felt this way if none of that stuff was released today. So that right there,
you're right.
I would tear that shit apart.
He acknowledges that what Russ is right. Like he fucking knew. He fucking knew what he was doing, and he still fucking did it anyways. He's such a fucking goober.
Done. It's done.
Yeah.
All right, so I go directly into the apology right now.
Actually, you know what? Can you read that last one again?
Oh, ideally.
Yeah, just hit Control V or whatever. You know, it's pretty easy.
It's a dichotomy!
Fuck, what do I hit on this thing? Oh. And two. There we go. Let me see. Fuck, I did delete it.
Oh, you know, I actually, it's still on my screen. Wait, isn't it on the screen from where you pasted it?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm
I mean, that's what I'm reading off of.
Okay.
Hey, hold on, I'm getting a call on Skype real quick. Hold on.
Oh my god, this part. How did Jordan not? Jordan is so nosy. How did he not fucking question this?
No, I don't know if I'm gonna make the video. Well, no, he's working on he's working on something right now, and I'm gonna decide after.
Not gonna lie, the first time I saw this scene, I like immediately turned to Mr. Squeak and I was like, I have to romance him. Because Will is so handsome. Look at him. Will, you are so handsome.
No, I have not seen any new edition. Can you send me an email? I'm in the middle of something right now. Yeah.
Will Nye, the Frontiers guy. Will.
Okay. Hello?
Hi.
Alright. Where were we?
You want me to do the paragraph again? In my mind, I created this.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Clay, he's so handsome. I love him. On one of my other files, I'm romancing him. And he's so fucking sweet. Like, there's a party at one point, and, like, he hides from the party because of reasons. And if you ask him to dance, he's like, no. But you can be like, what about a kiss? You guys can have a kiss. And then he gets all mushy.
Please.
Yeah. In my mind, I created this weird dichotomy. If I'm generally polite and caring, it's okay for me to also get sexual, really sexual sometimes. Or, oh, she's my friend, she knows how I am, it's cool. Nope, wasn't cool at all. Calling yourself a good person doesn't mean you can act like you're concerned 1 minute and fetishize the person the next.
Uh-huh. Yeah, you know, I hear it again, and I think it needs to come out.
Okay, it's gone. So going directly into the apology itself.
Barth, you're gonna die.
Yeah. I apologize to all the women in the TCAP community. I've flirted with so many women in the community, I can't even remember them all. I apologize to all women on the internet.
Have you seen the long hair Will mods? Ooh, hold on, I need to look at them. Give me a second.
I'm sorry for any time my behavior made you uncomfortable, angry, or scared. That's my fuck up, not yours, and I'm not going to sit here and pretend that it isn't all on me. The feelings are real, not in your head, and should be validated and acknowledged. I've done projects.
I would take that part out. I don't think you need to tell them that their feelings are valid and real. That would be a really good point, because that would be a really good point to bring up the troll that is not a troll, that people are scared to stream and do things about because they think there's some random person out here trying to take you down.
So
and
handsome.
That sounds like your opening paragraph.
Okay, if y'all have never seen this game, this is about to be spoilers. So, if you don't want to see spoilers, look away for a second. Look at how fucking handsome he is. Oh my god. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, the spoilers are gone.
I apologize to all women in the TCAP community. Should be the first line that comes out of your mouth.
Okay.
And not just the women. I don't know if you're familiar with how sexual harassment works, but if you and I work in an office and you're having a
also, I love how Jordan is last on the turn order. My favorite.
Sexual conversation with a woman who, for whatever reason, is into it. And
for whatever reason, is into it.
And I hear it and it makes me uncomfortable. That's harassment too.
Oh wow. Okay.
So I mean, you know, it's not just women who were offended by what you're doing. You know, it offends everyone.
Okay.
So I think that the TCAP community as a whole should be apologized to.
All right, I'll change it.
And then, well, I'm not saying change it, but I apologize to the TCAP community, and I apologize to all women, specifically all women in the TCAP community. but you need to address the community as a whole.
For some reason, who's into it.
Because, like, Clobber, and I mean, you brought Clobber, and Clobber's the nicest guy in the world. And you brought him to that video with Tiffany, too. Like,
Barth,
I'm sure he wouldn't appreciate that.
Yeah.
You know, as much shit as he gives Tiffany, as much shit as I give Tiffany, we both really respect her.
Yeah.
She's a really smart woman and doesn't deserve that.
Yeah.
All right, so go ahead and let's start with the apologizing.
Okay. I apologize to all the people in the TCAP community. I flirted with so many women in the community. I can't even remember them all. I apologize to all the women on the internet. I've done projects with some great female content creators, Tiffany Lockhart, Danny G, Kelp Pill, Kennedy, to name a few.
Oh, Barth, I could save you.
These people gave me their time and effort to help my channel and didn't get a cent out of me. They gave much more than what they got, frankly. I apologize to them for any time I treat them disrespectfully. The sketches I did with Kelp Pill and Tiffany were way too sexual, with me having them say very sensual things. I've taken those videos down now. I apologize to Molly. I went to her video and commented on how nice she was bouncing.
Simping over Will while roasting Jordan is the cleanest best pleasure. Honestly, it's great. I just can't believe how much this looks like Jordan. Like, I didn't think it would look too much like him because the creation thing is limited, but it looks pretty good. It looks pretty Jordan.
I apologize to the great Babsy for the times I made her uncomfortable, trying to get...
Hold on.
Okay.
There's things that need to come out here. I've done projects with some great female creators, and you start naming them. It's not the time to name drop. I'll get rid of that. I would get rid of these people.
Oh, you lost me. Hold on again, please.
I have done projects with some great
Why'd
female
you keep
content
pushing
creators,
him?
and you start naming them. None of that's important. That's like when
I
someone...
thought you wanted me to name people.
I want you to name drop the people. Danny G.
Danny G taught me how to stream. I love Danny G.
And I want you to name drop the people who you affected. You're running down a list of people who you worked with.
Me fucking too, Barth.
Gotcha.
That's like when someone says, ask any of my black friends.
Hey, Slothcat, I'm playing Baldur's Gate 3. Hold on. I made Joran the Barbarian while we listened to Joran because I was like thinking about it and I was like, I've made lolcows in like other games I play, and it is Jorrly, and people have been wanting me to play Baldur's Gate, so.
Tyrone, if I'm a racist.
A melted lord.
Running down a list of people you worked with is that's unimportant.
Okay.
And they gave me much more than I would cut it all the way down to the sketches I did with Kelp. So, and even I've done some projects with some great female creators. Like, who cares? Yeah. This is not a bio about Jordan. This should just be the apology.
Jordan the Biobarian.
I gotcha.
By now, people will know what you did. Like, it's spreading. So all this other stuff, all this fluff is just going to upset people. It's like when Lauren would sit at that kitchen table and talk about deviled eggs and macaroni and cheese. Which, okay, so all right, so yeah, let's start from the sketches I did.
Okay. The sketches I did with Kelp Pill and Tiffany were way too sexual, with me having them say very sensual things.
I just think it's crazy that, like, Kelp Pill was into it. She was fucking down by the river with Jordan comedy. She was into Jordan comedy. That is so crazy to me to think about. It's like, why would you be into Jordan of all people?
I've taken the videos down now. I apologize to Molly. I went to her video and commenting on how nice she was bouncing. I apologize to Great
I think you should be more specific about that. About a video about her bouncing. What does that mean?
She was
not specific enough. I made a comment about her body bouncing in a video and sexualize her in a very innocent video. Like, it needs to be that specific.
Okay.
It really
I don't know what bouncing means.
Right. The term I use is, oh, the bounce cam is doing good, which is creepy as fuck.
That is creepy as fuck.
Yeah.
Breathe deep.
I think and this isn't meant to be like a fucking kelp pill retrospective or anything. I think one of the reasons she liked Jorrly so much is because he was fucking like sexual and horny on main, and she was also sexual and horny on main, which is like, okay, that's fine, but like not while you're also creeping on people.
You led them straight to us, and you let them take the druid too. Unbelievable.
And I went to a video and commented on how
We lost him back at the road.
her breasts were bouncing.
Yeah.
The human's eye twitches. He's about to blow.
I don't like Aridin to begin with.
I apologize for the great Babsy.
Some people get horny in the TCAP community. It's so weird. It is. It's. I'm not opposed to. Oh, they're running. I'm not like opposed to people being like sensual and sexual. Oh, he called me a half-breed. Yeah, get out of here, bitch. Don't call me that. He called me a half-breed? What the fuck? The racist. The racist. Wait, hold on. I gotta find that. I gotta find that audio now.
Which Minecraft player are you? Tag your friends down below. The builder, the fighter, the racist. Steve.
The racist. That's just fucking, that's this game! It's just the racist. Yeah, exactly, Honest. Be horny with other people that are horny. Don't jump off the top rope with your horny to unsuspecting people. Exactly, that is the best way to put it. Like, yeah, you could be a fucking freak. I don't care, but like, don't do it in a Lord stream or like make Lord content where you're horny. That's weird.
For the times I made her uncomfortable trying to get face pics from her.
Yeah, horny and under fandoms is whatever. Like, we literally just sat here and were objectifying Will for like 5 minutes. But like,
I've been way too sexual on the live streams with people like Rota's, Chew Tootsie, Aerodose, Scarlet Ebony. Then I said, you're a troll finding a group of women who deserve respect more.
Okay,
I apologize for
that right there. You'd have trouble finding a group of women that deserve respect more. Why?
I'm just trying to say how awesome they are.
Do you honestly, in your heart of hearts, feel that those people you just named deserve more respect than nurses on the front line who are fighting coronavirus? So is that sincere?
No, yeah.
Hey, Billy the Kid.
All right, let me get rid of that. I apologize to anyone in my streams or anyone else's streams that I made feel dirty or objectified. I apologize for any comments I left on videos where I was overly sexual.
And how about I apologize to anyone who I left out?
Yes.
And know that your pain is no less than anyone that I mentioned, or something along those lines.
You can hear him typing this shit out! Like, sir, just write it, like, make a quick note of it. You don't have to fucking, like, actually sit and write it out. I need to find, like, a robe and then dye it red, because you can use clothing dye in this game. I still can't believe Aridin called me a half-breed. I, like, don't really interact with them that much. But damn. I just want to say how awesome they are. The only person I'd get real damn sexual with is Squeak, but that's because Squeak is a ravenous top, and I'm also a dom top, so it'd never work out! I like how you called me a ravenous top. Hey, Roland. Guys, your other baby... Come get your dinner! Other baby girl is here!
And you mentioned the videos that you removed. Those are all deleted, right?
Some of them are deleted. Well, dude, I'm just going to put all my cards on there because obviously you're going out of your way to help me. So I deleted everything to do with Tiffany. The stuff that I thought was borderline, like the Journ After Dark and the sex tips with Dan, I have on as unlisted right now or private.
And what's the reason? Are you bringing them back later, or what's the reason?
Not bad.
Honestly, with some stuff like sex tips with Dan, I don't think that there is anything there that would be offensive to someone. But
sex tips with Dan, I can't do it. Why? Why did he think that was a good idea? The whole point of Dan is that he is like sexy to Winnie, and he doesn't really do anything to like be overly sexy. He just exists, and Winnie finds him sexy.
At the same time, now I'm kind of shell shocked. I'm not saying, oh, poor me, fuck that, but I'm just kind of like, if I do anything even slightly sensual, is it like, you know what I'm saying?
Have you heard of Typhoid Mary?
Oh, he is so handsome.
Yes.
Okay, what did Typhoid Mary do?
She contaminated everyone without getting contaminated.
So wait, are all the scars on his face from Mizora? Spoiler talk. Is this all from Mizora? Because, like, this side makes sense, because that's, like, the eye that she has the Sending Stone in, but...
herself.
She got everyone sick, right? And she was a cook. Would you?
Oh, here we go. Who is the woman?
Hell no.
Okay, so do you think that after this situation you should be putting up any sexual videos back up? Or how do you think that what kind of reaction is that going to get? Should Lauren Armstrong start getting catalogs for the 12 to 13-year-old girl bikini line?
Hell no.
Nah, people aren't going to react to all of that. So,
well, what is your personal opinion if you heard all my sex tips with Dan? Do you think it?
What do you think about my sex tips with Dan? Jorrly, you're literally being called out for being like a sex pest, and you're sitting here wondering if you should keep your sex thing out. Ah, okay. I talk to Will a lot in my files, but like half the time he doesn't have anything to say, and I'm like, Will, please talk to me.
It's innocent stuff. Do you think it's just like...
Well, I mean, the genie thing sounded innocent until what came out. So you tell me, do you think people are going to have a problem listening to anything you put out that's sexually based after...
I would prefer to keep everything...
After seeing a picture of a 9 or whatever-year-old girl that you're clicking on, do you think you should be putting anything sexual up front?
You're mean.
Absolutely not.
And okay, so all the Tiffany stuff is deleted, and some stuff is privated, but you agree that that needs to be gone.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's keep going.
Okay. Let me see. I haven't just done this on YouTube. I've done it on Instagram, putting some very suggestive comments on pictures of women I
always
found
pick Repelling Blast because it's wild.
I'll tell you the woman I've quote-unquote flirted with were of legal age, but I hit the like button on girls who are way younger. That disgusts me, and that I've done that. It's repulsive. Some of the women on IG I became friends with or dated.
Listen, the meme about warlocks using Eldritch Blast is so fucking true, because whenever I use Will, all I do is just fucking Eldritch Blast, Eldritch Blast, Eldritch Blast, Eldritch Blast.
Stop. But I've hit the like button of girls who are way younger. That disgusts me that I've done that. It's repulsive. As of when? I mean, because you spent a lot of time explaining things prior to that I've had you remove, but as of when did that become repulsive?
When I realized what I did and how that it's viewed, it makes my skin crawl.
Is it something that you would have proudly told someone about before?
No, absolutely not. No.
No, so you wouldn't have told people before that you were liking these pictures.
Absolutely.
So then you knew that it wasn't okay.
Yes.
So, but you're repulsed as of today. They would ask the Predators, does anyone else know that you're here today? Why do you think they asked them that?
It's
If I'm going to meet some strange broad, I let someone know where I'm going. If you're going to meet some strange broad,
I was sad that Auntie Ethel was actually a hag and not just like a really eccentric witch in the swamp.
You know it's not okay. You don't tell anyone.
Yeah.
So Jordan, you weren't telling people that you were doing that because of what reason?
I'm just a private person.
Jordan, you didn't tell people for what reason?
Because it's wrong.
So is that a sincere line that it disgusts you that you've done that and it's repulsive?
Hmm?
What?
No, I'm sorry, I didn't hear what you said.
Is it a sincere line that it disgusts you that you've done
Yes.
this and it's repulsive?
Fuck yes.
Hey, Guru.
Absolutely.
As of when? Because
Monk Ranger dual class Astarian is OP. It's hilarious. The little twink can punch people to death! My other file that I was playing before I started this new one. Hey, Brucey Bruce. I'm playing Baldur's Gate 3. It's essentially Dungeons and Dragons the game. The file I was playing before I loaded this one up, I have a Githyanki monk, and they hit like a fucking train. Damn, my beloved. I want to kiss him.
that would be the first thing I would ask if I tore this video apart in an analysis.
Yeah.
I would open with that line. Because I want to know, when did it become repulsive? When it was pointed out to you? Because you weren't telling people about it. You just admitted you never would have told anyone.
Yeah.
So when did it become so repulsive and now you're disgusted by it? When it was found out by someone?
It's always been repulsive, Les. It's always been something that I knew was wrong. And
okay, well now we're getting into
Guru,
another issue.
they fucking,
because if this
they
is
can
something
hit
that
you like
always
30
knew
times
went
in a
wrong,
row.
Yeah.
And yet you continued.
So my build on my Githyanki monk, if I could figure out how to get another bonus action, I could be doing 4 attacks in one turn, which is fucking crazy.
To do it. Then there's another problem, don't you think?
yeah.
You ain't gonna shoot me. Your hands are shaking.
Brucey Bruce, it's very easy to get into, too. I have, like, this is probably my most played game of all time. I have, like, almost, like, 550 hours in it. But yeah, it has insane replayability. You can, play, I think, any of the recent classes, except for, like, Artificer. But this also has, like, mod support, so you could be an Artificer. I mean, Mr. Squeak is an Artificer.
I'm not afraid. Chosen by the
So, Jordan, you came to a community built around child predators.
Yes.
You are liking pictures of sexualized little girls in genie costumes. And you're telling me you knew it was wrong, so you wouldn't tell anyone. But now you're repulsed by it after it got found out.
That's true. I do have a lot of hours in Pokemon. I know my Pokemon Sapphire file, like original Sapphire, like maxed out. I love the druid at the circus scene. Also, did you guys know about this? I found this out like 2 playthroughs ago. Hold on. I knew about this little passage, but did you know there were goblins in here? I didn't know that until like 3 playthroughs.
Every guy who got busted on Dateline, I'm disgusted by myself.
Oh, Shadowheart's already fucking dead.
Yeah.
Get up.
I think that line needs to be fixed and maybe elaborated on a little bit more, because skipping over that but giving all the background about these great women of TCAP, that's insincere. You really glossed over that line, and I don't think you can gloss over that line.
What should I say?
That is not for me to decide, Jordan, but I think you need to try again right there, because that is not okay. You're admitting you've hit the like button of girls who are way younger. You knew it was wrong. You knew that it was something that could get you in trouble, and you knew it was something you needed to hide from people.
Yeah, Guru. Like, you come down here, and did I turn the? I did not turn the statue off. I'm gonna get my ass blown up. You come down here and rescue this guy, I always steal the thing he has. He has like a headband that gives you +1 to nature, but I always take it. Yeah, and it's just another guy, and there's like treasure and shit down here. I knew about this area, but I never came down here because of all the fucking traps.
The thing is, and I don't expect you to believe anything I say at this point. The thing is, in my mind, I'm like, oh, that's
We're
all
going to
I
die.
did start to finish was hit a like button. That's it. But of course, with everything that's come out, no one would believe me, and I couldn't blame them for not believing me.
It's all progression, Jordan. How long would it have been until if some 16-year-old, 15-year-old girl hit you up, and it's Halloween and she's in a genie costume and she wants to come over and hang out? You know, Lauren didn't start off driving out to Nashville.
Hey, I struck Bella.
Our Bowling Green. He started out chit-chatting and saying hi, and then it becomes normalized, and then one thing progresses to another. So that right there, that one line is not going to be okay. That just glossing over it. There needs to be an explanation, and there needs to be an explanation that you now
my
realize
wiener
what you did was wrong, but at the time you didn't think it was. And that because I'm telling you, if you leave it like that, with people seeing what they're seeing in this drive, that's it. Mm-hmm. That's it. And then someone's gonna want. You can't do that.
I gotcha. Okay. Do you want me to continue?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Let me see. What was I?
Why are you attacking them while they're down? Stop
and then I say something that sounds half of an excuse.
Well, no, Jordan. I just want to hear you read. I just want to hear you read it. Yeah, let me tell you what how it sounds. I just want to hear you read it.
Oh God!
Some of the women on Instagram, I became friends with or dated, but most of them had to deal with attention from me they did not want.
Okay, so which part of that sentence do you think is unnecessary?
That I became friends and dated some women.
Do you think
Can
that
y'all
matters?
please stop dying?
Not.
Do you at all?
How did Will already die?
It's extraneous.
It is, and even having to deal with the tension from me they did not want. I mean, that's pretty clear. That's the whole point of the.
I cannot.
Of this apology. So
I cannot with this. Will already fucking died.
Unnecessary.
Oh wait, hold on.
So some told me off. Others suffered in silence. That's important.
Go over there.
Yeah.
So you were told several times that it was inappropriate how you were acting.
Over the years, yeah.
And instead of thinking that it was a Jordan issue, it was their issue.
Come on!
They were uptight, or maybe they were on their period, or whatever excuse you would have made. But like I said earlier, I said this isn't the first time. And you're like, no. So you've been told off before. You've been told to fuck off.
Yeah.
I am playing on fucking tactic. I didn't save!
And how did that work out for you? How did that normally work? And honestly.
What'd you do?
How did that work out?
Honestly,
died.
Honestly, and this will sound like bullshit, but
the
it's
goblins
just like, well,
in the
some of them like it, some of them are receptive, so I just move on.
Yep.
That was what I was telling myself. Oh, some of them.
And that's your sincere thinking.
That was
and you've been
exactly
nothing
what
but
my mind.
You've been nothing but sincere with me up until this point, correct?
Yes.
Okay, I just want to make sure, like that you're being completely, because I would expect that, I want to give you this opportunity. People want me to make a video about it. It's laid out for me, and I don't want to do that. But my channel is built about predator exposure.
Yeah.
And if you're being completely sincere with me,
also, Guru, you missed. I punched Aridin in the face and knocked him out, and then he called me a half-breed, and I was like, hold on. This was just like my response to that.
Which Minecraft player are you? Tag your friends down below. The builder, the fighter, the racist. Steve.
Cause just holy shit.
Then I can, let's continue on. But that line needs to come out. Keep in the part about, being told off in silence, and then mention that's unacceptable. Why is it unacceptable?
Is there
Why is it unacceptable?
a way to
told me off,
increase the
some suffered in silence.
autosaves?
Why is that
Holy
unacceptable?
shit.
Yeah.
No, I'm asking you. Why is that unacceptable?
Hold on.
Because they're not doing it for my kind of attention. You know, they're not interested in some guy that they don't even know coming on to them.
No, there's no way to increase it. God damn it.
Why is it unacceptable for you, Jordan?
Also, I'm sad that
Not why is it...
The only downside I feel for streaming on YouTube over Twitch, and I've done, like, multi-streaming, but it gets really hard to manage, so I just switch back to YouTube only, is there's no YouTube integrations. It's always just Twitch integrations.
Unacceptable in a general sense, because most people... You know, most people don't have to be told not to make toast in the bathtub,
time to go call a girl in a coward
not to
again.
let their dog shit on the floor and not pick it up.
Yeah.
But some people do. But that's not what this is about. Why was it unacceptable for you that you were told off many times over the years and kept going?
It will.
That's what this is about. This is not a general statement on the world or the public as a whole, and you're giving a lesson. This is why you're humbled, and you're showing humility. So why was it unacceptable for you? Because you're asking people to forgive you. They know it's unacceptable.
Excellent.
Because I made them feel terrible, man. I felt that made them feel angry or sexual or ashamed or whatever the fuck negativity. I put that negativity on them.
I gave him command.
Jordan, why was it
him
unacceptable that you
Eldritch
continue
Blast
to do it over the years? That I'm not asking
I'm gonna
you
save,
to
and then we're
give me
gonna
that
long
answer
rest.
right now, but you need to write that down. There needs to be something, just like the line about
I
the
think
kids.
I
There
can
needs to be
save the
something
guy.
there about
Well, I just saved.
how
so
you recognize that you were told over the years and still kept going. Why is that unacceptable? What does that do to people? And how did it make you feel? You know, how powerful did you feel?
Hello, Gail.
You're
what are you
behind the
doing?
keyboard and able to say
Gail,
whatever
what the
it is
fuck
that
are you
want
doing
to
over
these
here?
people and make sexual
What are you
jokes,
doing?
innuendos, and advances to people. Because hey, even if one out of a
I've never seen this before. Hello? Gail, what the fuck? What are you...
Be with you in a moment.
The fuck are you doing?
Indulging in a spot of vanity. Handsome devil, aren't I? Be that as it may.
What the fuck was that?
100 replies positively, you're going to miss every shot you don't take, right?
Yeah.
So that needs to be added there. So okay, next I did the same, and then we'll start from there.
I did the same on DeviantArt, sexualizing left and right, so many times I can't even count. I believe the person who, this is the troll thing, I believe the person who alerted people to my behavior is someone completely separate than the person who's been showing up in live streams pretending to be me. I think the two incidents are completely unrelated.
And then that's it. That's all you talk about. Do you know what it's like to try and blow a whistle on someone and that person tells people this is a fucking troll. Don't even pay attention. This person was trying to make a video and release it to show people and got shut down. Was told to fuck off. Yeah. Is that okay?
Until yesterday, I thought it was all the same person. I was choosing to believe it was all...
Why would they feel sexual with your creepy black bald ass? Yeah, I've never seen Gale, like, indulge in looking at himself before.
All the same person.
Alright, let's go to
now
eat.
I know absolutely it was not.
So
Is he gonna fuck himself?
This sentence should be buried?
My own clone.
You have people who don't
now
want to stream on their
neither
own
of us
channel
will be virgins.
because they think there's some random troll out here going after people. You're
Astarian, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Eurofish and think that there's thumbs down on his videos because of this troll.
I believe that's true, though.
Why?
I mean, I've had a number of people in the community say I had this troll. As soon as I started saying that, mind you, this was like 2 months ago. It's just like they're like, oh yeah, I had someone too.
Why would it be the same troll? Like just saying that oh, I had this troll 2 months ago. That doesn't even make any sense.
Well, I mean, it's been a
Jordan.
I've dealt with trolls.
Perfect.
I'm glad
But
you like
wrong.
that girl.
And that's what I'm trying to explain to you. You buried this. You buried this. And this is important because people are afraid. And you need to let people know that I believe that the person who has alerted people to my behavior is someone completely separate than the person who's been showing up in live streams pretend it's a run-off.
Listen, I know goblins are meant to be, like, evil, but I always think it's funny how characters in this game are like, yeah, goblins, we need to make sure we love and take care of everybody, except those fucking goblins, they're a bunch of gutter trash. I'm like, damn, okay.
Sentence that means nothing. You need to let people know that some of you right now are afraid because you think there's a troll attacking your site. I brought this on myself.
Yeah.
This person is after me and me alone. Please continue living your lives and doing your things. Like, this person doesn't want... Because they mention nothing about these other people, Jordan.
Okay. So should I not at all mention the fact that there was a separate troll doing very different things?
No, who cares?
Read that line and tell me that it doesn't sound like a confusing fucking mess. If someone wasn't completely aware of what was going on, they wouldn't even know what you were talking about there.
You're right.
The person who was alerted, the person who I called a troll was not a troll. It was, in fact, trying to warn people about my predatory behavior. Spell it out that clearly.
Okay. Let me see. All right, I'm going to delete this and type that out. The person
Can I just, like, shoot it? Oh, I can shoot
alerting people to my...
Oh, it didn't work, though. I thought shooting it
No, Jordan, I need you to continue on and finish that part later, and then you can send it to me again. Because I got my kid here and stuff, and I'm taking time out to do this with you.
Yeah. I appreciate it.
There we go.
I have 2 paragraphs left. Hello?
Yeah, I'm waiting.
Oh, okay. I have 2 paragraphs left. You'd have trouble finding a group of women that deserves more respect than the TCAP community. Well, you already said that's wrong.
Yeah, you put that in there twice. I mean, it's such bullshit.
Okay. Let's see here. I apologize to anyone in my streams or anyone else's streams. I made... Wait, did I? Oh, sorry. I just thought I had...
I've never done this area because my tiny cave woman brain got confused and left. Yeah, no, I only found out about it, like, 2 playthroughs ago? The only real notable stuff you get is, like, this guy has a head thing that, like, makes it so you have, like, a +1 in nature and, like, a treasure test. But you gotta deal with all these fucking statues and shit.
I get a little lost. I apologize to anyone on my stream or anyone else's streams that I made feel dirty or objectified. I apologize for any comments I left on videos where I was overly sexual. The old excuses. I was thinking in my little head. Think about that. It is average.
Why would you say that? Why would you say that in a YouTube apology? Why would you say you're thinking with your little head? You should not say that.
Something you want to be the case. And yeah, that's something I should, like you said, I should take out.
Mm-hmm.
Correct? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let me see. Yeah, people don't need to know.
No, I want you to read the whole paragraph.
No, I just completely help. Okay.
Well, you didn't even finish it. I was telling you that one line wasn't. But again, you pasted the whole thing into the chat, Jordan. So read it from the chat.
Let me see. I apologize to anyone in my streams or anyone else's streams that I made feel dirty or objectified. I apologize for any comments I left on videos where I was overly sexual. And then I would take out the rest and go to the last paragraph.
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead and read the last paragraph.
All right. Thank you all for listening to me. My time on YouTube has been amazing. Made so many good friends, had so much support from me and my general talent. I've been accepted
Nobody
with
gives a
open
shit
arms
about
and
your
treated
general
really, really
talent,
good.
Jordan.
It's time for me to step up and prove I'm worthy of that.
Shadowheart, will you
down
ever
my
hit
videos that were
something?
sexual in nature. My stuff going forward will not be sexual. It's not like there's in a world of things out there to discuss and make jokes about. I'm going to make sure I'm respectful to all the women I meet on the internet and in person from now on. Thank you for your time.
And in person.
I hope you can forgive me, but if you can't, that's fine. I'm sorry.
Do you believe? Talking about the support for you and your talent. What?
What?
Well, I just want to show that I'm appreciative for everything that's done.
But you haven't been appreciative. So talking about that's not going to be a good. So you're saying everyone reached out to me and was so incredible to me, and I treated them like fuck toys. Don't. But now I respect them, and my talent. You're talking about your talent, and this love that you have. You're talking about what you've gotten.
Right. Okay, how about if I go from thank you all for listening to me to I've taken down my videos that were...
Has Sacred Flame ever hit anything, ever? No. Hey, get your ass back here.
...were sexual in nature. My stuff going forward will not be sexual.
Yeah, read it like that. Read the whole last paragraph like you just said it.
Okay,
hey,
let
Sting.
me just take that out.
Oh, can I? Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on,
Thank
Will.
you all.
We got some ideas, Will.
I've taken down my videos that were sexual in nature. My stuff going forward will not be
sexual.
sexual.
It won't knock it out.
It's not like there's in a world of things out there to discuss and make jokes about. I'm going to make sure I'm respectful to all the women I meet on the internet and in person from now on.
Now that part's important. I want to key in on that part.
Somehow Jordan is the only one with some fucking hitting power.
And in person.
Yeah.
And you can say that with 100% sincerity.
That's true. Jordan's dick don't fucking
work. I will be respectful to all women I meet, and the crit women like Molly or Mini Syllables, Kelp Pill.
Yeah.
And that's sincere.
Fuck yeah.
Yes.
And so, and you're being 100%. This now with the script that I know there's still some things to work on, but with what you've built out, you believe that you've been 100% sincere with it. And this is a sincere apology.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I'd be lying if I said that I didn't care about those people, even though I did things that were terrible.
Up there.
And that's kind of where I've got myself, where there's one part of me that cares and respects and is real, and there's another part that's a horny fuck. And that's something I need to address.
Jordan's coming for you, baby.
Well, I mean, I haven't talked to Tiffany. I'll be honest. I have not talked to Tiffany about any of this.
She messaged me.
Okay, and what did you tell her? Like, what did you tell her you were going to be doing?
Okay, so you go down here.
So let me pull that up.
And you robbed this man to get the circlet.
Deleted the video.
Because I don't think he just gives it to you, because I've never tried, but I'm going to rob this man and steal his thing.
Everything I did with her is deleted from YouTube and my hard drive. The sketch, the rehearsal.
It doesn't matter if you fail, because he's knocked out.
Everything is gone.
All of it's gone.
Gone. I don't even have a backup or anything.
So yeah,
nothing. Okay. So I mean, that'll probably make her feel better to know that that none of that stuff's there. And if you're being sincere, I could tell her that when I do, speak with her whenever that is, because I'm sure that'll make her feel a lot.
I'm gonna wear it while I talk to this man.
Especially with the admission of the kids and the genie stuff. Like, that's not going to be something she's gonna. And you did that. So you told her that, and then so I have one question for you. What is this?
Thank you. I thought I was gonna die down here. No. I must tell the others what.
Because that was just sent to me as the genie video that's been privated and not
he's
deleted.
running! You see him go?
Is this authentication error? Please select.
I love this part. I love this part so much. Authentication error? Please try another account?
A different account?
Something good here, I hope.
Is the video privated or deleted, Jordan?
I deleted it. If you give me 1 second, I'll check.
Him saying, give me 1 second, I'll check, is all I needed to know that he did not delete it. Because you know for sure if you deleted shit.
It was 100%
Can I get a ride
deleted. I will
home?
go in there so I can make absolute fucking sure. Let me say. I'm not taking any half measures here. I'm not screwing around. Okay.
Oh, right, this is trapped.
Just as I expected.
I can't
When I go to the
disarm
video,
it
it says this video is private.
I can do this, though.
Okay, let me see. Hold on.
I'll open it later. So, the key for the chest is over here with this guy, but, as soon as you step over there, there's this statue, so you have to hit that. So usually I just lockpick the chest. I don't remember if he has anything else good on him, but he has the key.
So I'd have to say that kind of lacks sincerity if that's the case.
Right. No. The stuff that I have privated but not deleted yet has been the
Authentication error?
Jordan, I'm looking at I have a channel too. I know the difference between a privated video and a deleted video. I'm looking at a screen that says video unavailable. This video is private. That's not what a deleted video would say.
But it's deleted. Hold on, I'm going to go very carefully because I want to take this seriously and not...
How careful there's a delete button. It's not careful. Either you did it or you didn't, Jordan, and I'm giving you a chance right now.
Is this something you're clicking on right now?
Yeah, I'm clicking on it right now. I'm on myself. I was sent the link as we were talking. Yeah. Was sent the link and asked. I thought he was deleted.
Is this something you're looking at right now? Yes, Jordan. I love how hard he tries to, like, hide that he did this. And he's very bad at it.
Eating these. And if it's something that you're keeping... Hold on. If it's something that you're keeping for your own pleasure, even after all this, Jordan, that's not good.
Hold on.
Because that's what I'm seeing. Video private.
Now the new one says video...
How
the fuck can it say video private if it's deleted?
Because that would mean it wasn't deleted.
Hold on, give me 1 second. I will delete everything that shows up as private this second, because this shit needs to get done.
Jordan, I'm asking you. I'm asking you right now.
Yeah.
Was that video private?
It's gone. Jordan. Deleted. Completely off my computer. Completely off.
I need you to calm the fuck down.
Okay.
That's not okay.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to raise my voice.
I'm the last person you should be raising his voice at right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
You direct all that anger at fucking Jordan. Don't yell at me.
Okay, I'm sorry, brother. I really am.
I'm going to ask you one more time. Was the video privated? Because I'm seeing it as privated, and that's not cached. I know IT
it was
far better than you. This was a fresh screen. I changed the IP address just in case, and it's coming up as video privated.
He has the video saved his computer already when he recorded with Tiffany. Why didn't he just delete the YouTube video? So I think it was Wes who had this theory that he had it saved because he wanted to watch it whenever. Like, he wanted to pull it up on YouTube whenever he wanted to when he was out and about and look at the fucking Genie video because he's a weirdo.
Crazy shit. I deleted it. Let me see if I can at least try to figure out. Okay. So Tiffany contacted me at 10:30.
I'm looking at it right now, Jordan. So I
hear you.
I'm telling you that it's upright, that it says privated right now.
How is that possible? Hold on. Okay. Would it help if I changed browsers? I mean,
Jordan, if you're seeing if the video's gone, then it wouldn't matter. You could do it on your phone.
Yeah.
The browser's not going to matter.
Yeah.
It says the video is private.
The frustration of someone who is actually innocent, finally. And
I'm just failing to find the humor in the situation with everything going on, and you're telling me that you're being sincere, and that everything is gone.
Shadowheart hates me.
And then I get this while we're on the phone. While you're telling me your sincere statement, I get this.
I will delete my entire channel if you think that's what I need to do.
Jordan, I want you to stop asking me what I think you need to do. Because, again, I don't have expertise in preying on women online to the point where I have to delete a channel. I don't know what to do. I know what not to do, and that's why I've avoided this situation. You need to decide what you're going to do, but I'm telling you right now that I'm looking at a video that you said was deleted. I know what a deleted video looks like, and I know what a private video looks like.
Yeah.
They don't accidentally switch between one or another.
And you said it's not cached.
I mean, I'm offended that you would even ask me that.
Look at that big doofy baby.
Dude, I'm trying.
I know IT far better than you. I know how to create a new screen. I switch my IP. I completely clear the cache in an incognito tab. I'm seeing that this video is private. Now, if I refresh it and then it says that the video is gone, that tells me that now you went and deleted it. But if it stays up that it's private, it tells me that you're just keeping it private for your own personal
The best
use.
compliment I can give this game is that it looks really gay. Oh, yeah? Well, would a really alpha Latino barbarian be in a gay game, Eel? I think not.
Oh, boy, I can't win.
Oh, boy, I can't win. Yeah, Jordan, you're not going to win when you were a fucking creep.
Is it possible that somebody sent a link to something else that's currently private?
John,
still up.
Do you think that I'm a rookie? You don't think I have this link already?
No.
You don't think I had this link already? You don't think all this stuff was sent to me prior to you privating and deleting? I'm telling you that people laid out a blueprint for me to make a video. This is what people do.
Yeah.
They send me a blueprint of everything so I don't have to go and search for it.
Yeah.
That video had already been downloaded and put into a Google Drive. So the Three Wishes video is downloaded and available. But you said that it was deleted, cleared, wiped from your hard drive, and I'm looking at a screen that says it's been privated.
How is that possible?
How is that possible?
I could send you a screenshot right now of all my content, the back end, everything.
I loved hearing about the tech. Here, hold on a second. Hey! Hey! We're talking about boomers having tech issues. What's your most insane boomer tech issue story you have? Mr. Squeak works in IT.
I don't even know where to start with that one. I mean, there are levels. Like, when you say tech issue, do you mean related to a computer or specifically with the computer?
Whichever's the craziest out of the two.
I mean, they're both stupendously stupid.
I had a boomer tell me she didn't know how to open a browser window. You know, just click on the internet button.
I had a user who was wondering why his computer wouldn't power on because the power strip was plugged into itself.
Okay, that one is insane. What the fuck? What? Plugged into the...
Yes, the power strip was plugged into itself.
I don't... Like, what?
It wasn't even a particularly long power strip where you could be like, oh, maybe it, like, went out of view and then came back. No. It was, like, a whole 6-inch long cable, and you could see it just clearly made a loop.
What did they... What did they think? What?
Listen, I am not there to try to analyze why. I'm just trying to make it work.
Jesus Christ. Okay, craziest, like, boomer being like, I don't know what I did wrong with the computer, and they, like, downloaded 50 toolbars or some shit. Does Mr. Squeak ever get boomers that have tech issues but are super skeptical and won't give them anything identifying?
Not anymore, just due to the nature of where I work.
That's true.
But, yeah, that was a thing at, like, my internship back in fucking 2015. That was very much a thing that you would have to deal with, is that they wouldn't want to give you their passwords, but they'd want you to fix their shit. It's like, I can't log in if you don't give me the password. I don't know. What do you? I can break in. Do you want me to break in? I can do that, but this is a lot easier and a lot cheaper for you if you just give me the fucking password.
I worked at an IT university. I worked IT at a university. A boomer cybercrime professor clicked on an obvious phishing link as I was helping him. He was telling me about his upcoming hot date.
100% I'd believe that.
There was someone who needed help turning on the TV at work. What the fuck? What is wrong with boomers and technology?
Like, I don't even know what I could call...
Here, entertain them. I have to go to the bathroom real quick.
Oh, God. I don't even know what I could call, like, the stupidest. They've done a lot of really boneheaded things. Like, oh, God. There was one that he had managed to somehow install a rootkit. And for those of you who don't know, a rootkit is something that will embed itself in the boot portion of the hard drive. At this point, it was only hard drives. There weren't really SSDs. And so it is literally the first thing that is read by the computer. And so it's really hard to remove because you actually have to, like, partially rewrite the boot partition that tells it where everything is. And I later found out that the way that he had installed said rootkit was because he thought that it was a Internet Explorer update. Mind you, this was a quote-unquote Internet Explorer update that he was downloading off of, I think at that point it was still Facebook. So it was an ad on Facebook that's like, hey, you need to install an Internet Explorer update or you're not going to be able to access Facebook. So he clicked on it and it ended up installing a rootkit.
What is with boomers and Facebook, too?
Listen, I don't...
Okay, I'm back. I should just have you be my BRB because every time I have a BRB, like, everybody leaves. My computer is broken and the monitor is just turned off.
Oh yeah, no, get that one all the fucking times. Hey, I can't get the monitor to show up. Did you turn the monitor on? No. I
had a dental office corrupt their database and they hadn't done backups in like 6 months.
Oh God.
At work, I became the IT person, but it was for the dumbest things. People would interrupt my work to attach a document to an email, turn the TV on, log into Zoom, click on something on Salesforce. And they refuse to learn, too. You can show it to them like 20 times, and they'll still do it. They'll still be like, how do I do this?
Jinx, I had a guy come to one of my old jobs. He was like a friend of the owner or something. He's like, yeah, I have all of my important documents on this hard drive. It stopped working. Can you get the data off of it? And this was like a cheap-ass external Western Digital green hard drive, and I diagnosed the problem as being the spindle died. So the way that you fix that is with advanced data forensics. Like, I told them, I was like, if you can get me access to a clean room, I can do a spindle transfer. It's gonna cost several $1,000s. And they're like, are you sure you can't just, like, make it work?
Oh my God. Can you just do my work for me and not tell me anything? Oh my God. Yeah, no, suffice to say, it's insane that Joran somehow had a YouTube channel and was doing shit like this.
This is why I'm a system engineer now, because I don't like dealing with these people.
I had a lady call me crying because she got an email from a hacker saying he found all the dirty porn she was watching and threatening to send it to all her contacts. It was a common copy pasta then.
Man, she just told the
I was gonna say, she told on herself.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus.
I want to do my absolute best to let you know that I'm sincere and that all your
I
time
want
that
you
you've
to
given
know
me
I'm
has not been a
sincere.
waste. Yes, of course I want to save my skin. I'm not going to lie, but you've been going above and beyond.
The hard drive never did get fixed.
You mean parasite?
They told us to hold on to it while he thought about it, and it just sat on my shelf until the day that I left that job.
Jesus Christ.
So I guess it wasn't all that important anyway.
I'm gonna fail this roll. I'm gonna fail this roll. I didn't fail the roll!
Much more than I deserve.
Very well.
Yeah, send me that screenshot. And then you might as well keep working on your script. I'm gonna look into some things on the back end here. I'm getting stuff coming in, so I'm gonna check this stuff out, and then let me know when you're done.
Okay, yeah.
It's just
All right.
something positive. You could quite a lot, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, Guru. We got Jorrly the Barbarian. My grandma will ask me how to fix her phone, and I start poking around to find what the issue is, and she needs me to narrate everything I do because she thinks she needs to remember everything I do. Oh, Grandma. Someone asked if you have any printer war stories.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck.
You just sound exhausted already.
I fucking hate printers. Oh, I hate printers so much. I mean, I had one that still to this day baffles me.
Told us what happened.
And I refuse to believe it was anything other than pure malice on behalf of Canon. I had a printer that whenever you would try to print specifically a Word document, the printer's CPU would go to 100% and it would print one page every, like, 7 to 10 seconds. This is a problem when you are trying to print 300-something pages and also everyone else is trying to use the printer.
Oh, God.
It only happened with Word documents. If you converted the Word document into a PDF, it would still happen. But if it was a native PDF, it was fine. I genuinely do not have any idea what incantation I forgot to do, what I forgot to do, what goat I forgot to sacrifice. But that printer, I never got it working. It didn't matter how many, I never got it working correctly. No matter how many firmware updates, reflashes, hardware replacements, it's the fucking worst. We had Canon themselves come out, and they looked at it and they went, that's weird. But it was like a $40,000 multifunction printer, so they weren't about to buy another one. So we were just stuck with it. And I had to put the caveat of, if you're gonna print Word documents, wait till the end of the day to do it, because it's gonna run all fucking night. And the worst part is that it would since it was a laser printer, it would spool up like it was warming up, and it would take so long between pages that it would sometimes spool down and then have to spool up again. It was the fucking worst.
That is insane. My mother constantly asks me to fix something on the computer, then tell me to not do the thing that's going to fix it because I'm gonna break it. Ah! Mr. Guru once had a lady who decided to shake the printer ink because she didn't believe it was low.
Oh no.
The printer ink is actually powder, and she covered herself, the printer, and the floor with black powder.
That is toner, and it is highly carcinogenic, by the way.
Oof. She got the spicy inks.
Do not fucking breathe toner. You have to use a special vacuum to suck it up, one that has a HEPA filter on it, or it'll just blow it all over the office and give everyone cancer.
A PDF? A lot of people say Jorrly is a PDF, if you know what I mean!
Oh boy.
Oh, that's the end of the call. Hold on. We'll start call 3. It's getting close to my nap time, though, because I'm a little baby.
On July 6, 2020, at 11 a.m. Pacific, Jorrly called Westmost. Jorrly had some sleep, and more time to reflect on his actions. Was Jorrly telling the truth about the genie video on YouTube? Would he recognize all of the people he hurt? No. Once again Jorrly would fall short in his apology. He would have to do it yet again.
Yeah, no, toner is just a whole bunch
This
of
was the final call.
And, it's not not great for you to breathe in at all. Like,
oof.
That's why it has all the warnings on the cartridges if you read them. But no one ever fucking does.
Who reads anything nowadays, to be fair?
Before Jorrly would record his now infamous apology. The date was July 6, 2020.
Hello.
Okay. Good. So so now that you had a night, before we get to the script, you've had a night to kind of, reflect on everything and look back. And I want to start off by asking you again, is that video privated or deleted? Because I've looked at a lot. I talked to my ad guy, with the ad sales team, and he got with the YouTube team. He works.
Oh, did they put little bikini tops on the harpies since I clicked don't show nudity? They did put little bikini tops on them. Some kids would rent laptops and try to sell them at the pawn shop just down the road. School branding and help desk phone number on the login screen. That's really funny. That's actually really funny.
For YouTube, Google employee, and there are deleted videos and there are privated videos, and there are sometimes times where a video is deleted and it'll show a different screen, but it's never going to show a screen saying that the video's been privated.
Okay.
So right off the bat, that's not going to look good.
Gotcha.
So I'll ask again, was the video privated or deleted?
It was
deleted.
Guru,
I clicked the option that says no nudity because I'm streaming this, so I don't want YouTube to be like, what you doing? Looking at titties?
I'm willing to turn on my Skype and you can see my screen itself.
That won't. Was it privated originally?
Yeah. It was privated first, then deleted.
Gone.
Deleted when you told her you were deleting it, Jordan?
I want to answer. I want to remember so I can answer honestly.
I think you just did with the side.
Okay.
I think you just told me that you told her you deleted it, but you really privated it for your own reasons. And that
it was already privated. Then it was deleted.
Jordan.
Yes.
You told her you were deleting it, but it was privated, correct?
It was privated before.
What if the breets are educational? Well, you're allowed to do educational breets. I'm pretty sure there's just straight up, like, childbirth videos on YouTube.
Jordan, I really don't want to argue semantics with you.
I understand. It's completely deleted, is what I'm saying.
Listen to what I'm saying. This is a game you won't win. What I'm asking you is, were you telling people that it was deleted, but you had in fact privated it, then later when you went to try and delete it, maybe now it's still showing privated, but at one point you were saying it was deleted, but you had privated it, correct?
As soon when she asked me if it was deleted, I deleted it immediately.
Jordan,
yes.
Here's the problem. What you're understanding is there's receipts, and what's going to happen is people are going to come forward and say, well, he told me at this
I don't want this
time
little dude to die.
that it was deleted.
Yeah.
And then if you're saying that you deleted it when you talked to Tiffany Lockhart, well, then that would mean that there would be a timestamp of when you told her that. So if those things don't match up, Jordan, do you understand what I'm saying? If you were telling people earlier in the day that it was deleted, but what you're saying it was actually privated, and then you didn't actually delete it until you spoke with Tiffany, that is a problem.
Okay.
And is that what happened? And
what are you implying, Eel? I'm like, Michael Scott when he makes the fucking username in the chat room, the little kid lover, the little kid lover username.
I keep asking and you're dancing around it, and that kind of tells me the answer. Because it's a very simple question I'm asking you. Were you lying about it being deleted earlier in the day and then deleted it after speaking to Tiffany Lockhart? Yes or no?
You're not going to like my answer.
Did it hit?
Yes or no?
It doesn't look like a hit.
I don't remember for sure.
It happened yesterday, Jeff Stacy. You have to remember.
Run, little dude.
You know,
Yeah,
and I think. Okay, yeah. So the answer is yes. So Jordan, why would you do that? Why? So
I privated everything, and when
nope. You were told that it was offensive. You were told that it was that what you had done was basically sexual assault. And instead of deleting it, you privated it. Was that so that you can listen to it later, Jordan?
No.
I think the size don't lie, and I think what you're saying is yes.
Thank God.
If someone told you, hey, that video that you downloaded off of off of Pornhub, it's actually a 14-year-old, would you private it or delete it?
Delete.
Okay, but since it was just Tiffany Lockhart, and how offensive is it? It's a genie. We know what the video was for. And no amount of excuses are going to make people see it any other way. So the fact that you would private instead of immediately deleting makes kind of the rest of the apology when you're saying, I've realized what I've done, and I've learned this and I've learned that. How true is that when you were told that this is offensive? Go ahead. So what did you do? You privated. What happened? So tell me kind of the timeline of when you woke up yesterday, and then you figured out what was going on, and then you
stab a cop with a pen and got knocked over and tackled.
Started privating it. I want to hear that.
Okay, let me check Skype so I can give you a timeline.
All right, guys. What bestial heart should I give Joran? Should I give him the wolf heart because he's an alpha? That's kind of what I'm leaning towards, since he's the alpha male. He also gets little piercings. Aren't they cute? Yeah, we're gonna go wolf. Yeah. Right. Alpha for the alpha. What's champion? In my other file, I have her as an Eldritch Knight, so I think I'll have her as a champion. Because she's usually Battle Master. I like speccing them out differently just to see how it goes. You know what I like that I didn't notice they started doing until recently? On the little portrait, they actually add if your clothes change. So, like, now he's got little piercings.
Alright. She contacted me. Let me see here. I'm looking at the message that I sent her at 5 p.m. before she contacted me, where I first...
that's... Okay, listen to what I'm saying. The timeline yesterday when you woke up, because we spoke... we had spoken even on 4th of July.
My dumbass didn't realize there was a harpy nest over here until the last playthrough I did.
When I was kind of messaging, you're like, this person's grasping at straws. They got nothing. I'm going to bed. You want to talk about it? Call me. That was kind of your attitude. Yeah. It was pretty cavalier. Like, I don't really want to entertain this anymore. This is bullshit. Yeah. If you want to talk about it, give me a call, but I'm not going to sit here on the phone with you going back and forth. And maybe to you, it made it sound like you've been vindicated. But to me, that kind of made me think there was something more. And that's when I looked at the video from what you were calling a troll, because your attitude, you had no interest in watching the video. If someone made a video about me, saying what I called lies, better fucking believe I would watch it, because my intention would be to make a response to it. And your lack of desire to watch it told me that there was something I needed to go and look at. You didn't want to address it.
I ran from it like a coward.
Yeah.
You did run
from it like a coward, straight up.
And, you know,
I
when
ran
all of your
from it like a
content is
coward,
about
straight up.
making fun of cowards and how Lauren is a coward, when faced with the exact same thing, you did the same thing.
Yeah.
And that's got to be pretty eye-opening to you.
Yeah, it really is.
So take me back. Saturday, 4th of July, America's birthday, you go to bed.
Dumbasses. I guess y'all are just
vindicated. This video had come out. Your friends, quote-unquote friends in the community, had chased this person off, had their video removed, and as far as you were concerned, it was done and it was going to be over soon, and you'd be back to TCAPing and doing your thing the next day, or Monday, maybe Tuesday it would all blow over, and you'd be back to doing your thing. So Sunday morning, now I know in between Saturday and Sunday, that's when the link and the Google Drive and stuff was sent out. So take me back to yesterday morning when you realized this is wrong, and then what your process was.
Let's see. What time did you contact me at?
What time did you contact me?
It wasn't me when you decided that it was wrong. It had nothing to do with me. Screenshots are going around, Jordan. I know that at some point earlier in the day you decided, okay, well, this is wrong, and I'm asking you what happened, because I know that someone sent something to you. You saw something. You didn't wake up and decide, oh, shit, what have I done? Someone told you, like, hey, there's some stuff out here and it doesn't look good. And it wasn't me, because you'd already decided that when I talked to you.
I wonder who did this. I wonder who drank all the blood out of this boar.
A dead boar. But it doesn't look like it's been touched by scavengers.
Looks like someone on Discord.
I'm not save scumming.
I've got a little time. If you need to go to Discord and look at it, because that's what I'm curious about, Jordan. I really feel like I'm looking at the apology, I'm listening to you, and there's a disconnect, and that disconnect is going to be it's going to make your video as disingenuous as the Lauren apology. So I need you to go back and figure out when you realize it was wrong, because that's going to,
aside from the twink in our camp who has very big fangs,
be a question that a lot of people are going to ask.
Yeah, I can tell you this. I don't know if this is relevant. I sent a message.
So I've never kicked these guys out of the Grove, so I've never talked to them. I never saw them over here, so I guess we'll talk to them. See you, girl.
Of apology to Tiffany at 5.
Definitely couldn't be the pale guy with red eyes and fangs. No.
Okay, that's
yesterday.
That's
Arden,
nothing to do. I mean, that's,
dickhead.
You sent that apology after being talked to by several people, correct?
Well, no. What I'm just trying to timeline between when
going back.
the video
I don't want you
deleted.
to work backwards from the video. Let's not talk about that video for right now, and let's go back, like I keep asking, to when you decided, when you woke up, and it was like, oh man, what have I done? Because I know that's not what happened. You were still feeling vindicated when you woke up on July 5th. You were still feeling good. A little shitty because you had been catfished, but you were still feeling pretty good. And
I'm trying to figure
something
out
happened. Jordan, something happened.
God,
it was
I hate
one
him.
thing. You know, like if bombs started falling on your city right now, you would remember the first one, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you remember what happened. It was yesterday.
Assuming the vampire sucked the blood out of something his species is. He admits it, though. Like, he's like, I drink the blood of animals because I don't want to kill people. Because he's actually, like, decent despite being a pompous asshole. It's the drama.
Please don't do the delay tactics with me, dude. My kid knows even not to do these with me. They don't work. I don't need to know who the person was, but what happened and what time was it yesterday? Because, Jordan, these receipts are going to come out. If you don't get ahead of this, like I told you Friday night, it's going to turn out much worse.
So yeah, if you go and get that chest open from the Under the Grove, you get something called Nature's Snare. It's actually pretty good. I'm not going to be using it in this one because I'm a barbarian, but it's good. Do we want to kill all the goblins in this camp? I think we do. I think we want to kill them.
And you didn't listen
He's
to
a
me.
Cullen!
And it's funny because the one time you did listen to me, you did a stream with Kennedy and made a lot of money. And then you start doing shit on your own, and I don't, maybe I really don't know what I'm talking about. And that hasn't quite worked out. Friday night, I gave you the best advice anyone was going to give you regarding this, without even knowing the entire situation. Jorn, get ahead of it.
Yeah.
You didn't listen.
You're right.
You credit me for knowing how to deal with trolls, quote-unquote trolls, but then you didn't listen to me. Because it would have been more embarrassing for you to admit those things. But how much more embarrassing is it now? Because now there's a drive out there. So people aren't waiting for an explanation. They're waiting for you to explain the things that they already see.
Yeah.
So, again, yesterday morning...
I think it's very in character for Jordan to just try to scare people because he thinks he's scary. I just want to hurt Lorne.
After you woke up and had your Fruity Pebbles or whatever it is you
Fruity
did,
Pebbles.
Yeah.
What was it that happened so that you knew I fucked up?
I'm trying to figure out. I'm going through Discord right now trying to figure out.
I just find it really hard to believe that you're saying that you don't remember what you were told or who it was that contacted you that alerted you to, like, hey, this is much worse than you let on to.
With my memory, especially when I'm in panic mode, everything becomes a blur.
You know who this is like recent stuff, and the parallels are really interesting. Him saying he's in panic mode, it really reminds me of Boogie when they called him out for lying about having cancer. He kept saying like, "Oh, I'm panicking. I was panicking."
Me personally.
Well, I have a lot of experience with crisis
very different than you, but I am.
But you've had all morning. You had all yesterday, and you're going to tell me you don't remember the first message that said, like, hey, this is more fucked up than you said it was.
I've been concentrating on nothing other than the apology.
Okay, all right, go back to your Discord. I'm gonna wait. Go back to your Discord and find the message because it'll be there. So,
sure. As if trying to judge you through smell alone.
Yeah, Boogie did get liar tattooed on his face, and it's very funny. Hold on, I don't think I actually looked at it though. Hold on. 2988 liar. Oh, he really did it. He got it on his cheek, too. What the hell? Yeah, no, he got it on his face. I didn't see it in, like, the actual tattoo until now. Jesus Christ. It's real. In the video, you could see he's at a tattoo shop, and they got the tattoo gun.
Okay, you contacted me yesterday at 1:24 a.m. with Jordan gets Tiffany Dack out of sexual fantasy.
What?
And then
I contacted you at 1:24 a.m.
my time.
Yesterday.
That's what it says, yesterday. And then you mentioned at 6:37 p.m.
Hold on. I contacted you at 1:24 in the morning. Where?
The trick of the idea.
Skype.
Just move a...
And I said at 1:24 a.m. What?
Huh? You sent me the link from Mac and Cheese saying Jordan gets Tiffany Dack out of sexual fantasy.
Oh, it was not the link. It was a screenshot, correct?
Yes.
And you said what?
And then I said very cavalierly, this person is grasping at straws.
I've been saying very cavalierly.
And
I can't hear you. What was that?
Oh. So I said very cavalierly that this person was grasping at straws. The sketch has been up for months now.
You kind of blew it off, right? And then you went to bed.
Very much so.
There was you weren't concerned. There was no concern. I could tell.
Absolutely. And then yesterday you said at 6:37 there have been people more supportive of you. That ends today.
No, there have been a few people. But, okay, again, dude, I'm asking you about the morning.
Shadowheart has her hair in a high ponytail. She really does. Hold on.
Something the matter?
She really fucking does. Oh my god. I cannot. Lazelle kind of does too. Well, it's more of a bun. And then we have Will because he's he's here. He's here to take us to the black people barbecue.
Because by the time I know, Jordan, I keep reminding you, screenshots are floating around. I know you were contacted earlier in the day, Jordan.
Yeah.
You said it was in your Discord, and now you're telling me about what's in your Skype. I need you to stop hiding it. You're telling me what happened at 1:37 a.m. and then at 6:37 p.m. Jordan, do better. I know.
I fucking remember.
You don't need to remember what's written in your Discord.
I know. I'm searching now through messages I got yesterday.
How many messages was it a lot of people real supportive of you telling you that this was just a troll and just to let it go?
Alright, who wants to see me
there was some
fight the ogre and the bugbear?
Okay.
But first, I need the XP, so...
You've made a grave mistake.
Okay, I woke up around 1 p.m. So it should be sometime around there or later.
They called me an ogre. God, maybe I'll get the races mod for Baldur's Gate whenever I play as Lorne for Lorne Miss, because I think ogre is an option on there. Hold on, let me look.
I see fucking nothing. I talked to about 5 people. Let me check.
Jordan, okay, so then I need you to tell me then, because I don't know. I guess you want the receipt to come out first, and then you can admit to it later. What happened yesterday, Jordan, when you suddenly realized that everything that you'd been told from the night of the 3rd, and then all of a sudden on the 5th, you decided, okay, yeah, this was wrong. What happened? No, Jordan, I'm asking you. What do you need to see? You don't remember yesterday at what point you had this come to Jesus moment, and now you realize that everything was wrong. Everything that you had done was wrong. It just a light went off. You didn't talk to anyone?
I'm still looking. Hold on.
Let me see.
Ogresh. What's an ogresh? Okay,
dude, I have a shitty memory.
I'm gonna remind you. I'm gonna remind you again. If you raise your voice at me, this is not going to end well for you.
They're kind
You'll
of
notice
ogres,
how calm and measured I am.
You are. I apologize.
Like that is your last
They're like more
warning. Do not
humanoid.
raise your voice at me.
Okay,
Anyways, Jordan, dude, I have a shitty memory. Oh, y'all ready for Jordan to, like, be a freak? Is Will's weapon a BBC, a big, beautiful crossbow? Alright, I'm gonna make Jordan be a fucking creep during this.
The personal frustration level.
Your personal frustration level is with you. And it's not a reflection of me. And the only person trying to help you in that right now is me. So if you want that to end and you want me to just go ahead and make the video and I'll just tell the story my way, we can do that. Yell at me again. Oh, did you hang up on me?
No, I thought you disconnected.
I'm laughing at your puny running. Oh, I want to be creepy, but I also want to say this.
Puny?
point Oh my god.
Passion squished like slow goats underfoot. We leave.
Oh my god. That was so funny. That was so fucking funny. Usually they get pissed at you when you fight, but holy shit. Oh my god.
Next year.
Okay.
I don't do that. I don't play games. I don't yell. I don't scream.
Also, the hand gestures were very Jorran, so I'm glad I picked that one.
I hang up on people. I don't do that shit. I'm a man.
Right.
I handle things like a man.
I appreciate that. I know Mini Syllables reached out to me yesterday, and she said she would like to do an interview with me.
Okay, what time was that?
Okay, let me see. We are looking at 1:04 p.m. and I had just gotten up.
Why would it take you so long to find something that happened at 1:04 when you said yourself you woke up at 1 o'clock?
Because I was going through Discord and this was Skype.
Okay, and what did you and because I didn't know about this. What did you and Mini Syllables discuss?
Yeah, I was going to mention this to you today and get your opinion. She said maybe you should do a response video. She says I was thinking about that. And she said she would like to ask me and interview me. And I said, okay, I would think about it. And she says, I will be unbiased and we could do it privately. And if you feel comfortable, I can put it on my channel.
What are your thoughts on that?
I think it's a good idea. She seems to me to be someone who would be unbiased. She says, I definitely have feelings, but this way you could get your thoughts out there. I told her the apology video was my priority.
Listen, I don't think Jorran would...
that you're harmless. He turns his attention with a deep, heartbroken whine. The dog looks at his owner with sad eyes.
I don't think Jorran would engage in anything with, like, pets, like a dog or cat or anything. However, I can't not bring Scratch, so...
But I was definitely considering it. I absolutely wanted to run it by you before I did any sort of interview. Because you have a much clearer head
your manager?
by far than I do.
Well, in my opinion, I think it's a good idea. I think you should come ready to be much more truthful than you've been with me when we started talking about everything. And no, I think it's a really good idea, and it also gives you a chance to apologize to Mini Syllables right there during your interview, because I've heard you say things to and about her before.
Yeah.
And doesn't she have daughters who are also a part of the community?
I don't know. I do know she has daughters.
Pretty sure her daughters have been a part of the community and have been on things. And just imagine her daughters.
Where is it?
Listening to
Where's the scar?
Some of the things that you said about their mom.
Shit. May I ask you a question for your opinion?
Yeah.
Okay, this may not be relevant at all, but because I am serious, very serious about getting...
Yeah, this was just like his big, like, his press tour. Will with a Y.
That's right.
But why?
Uncle's a name, my father said. But I just figured he couldn't spell.
Anyways, yeah, no, this was Jorran's, like, apology press tour, like, to save his career or whatever, even though he really had no career to begin with, and he's just stupid.
Getting my head together. Today I called my insurance company, and I got a list of referrals for mental health practitioners. I need help. I think I have a lot of things related to women in relationships that needs to get straightened out. And obviously, you know what they say, the result of your best thinking brought you where you are now. And I don't want to be where I'm at now.
Mm-hmm.
And it's something that personally scares me. I did have meetings with like a shrink almost 20 years ago.
Sorry guys, I'm going to kill the
owlbear.
owlbear.
But one thing I never discussed.
Not the baby, just the mom.
Was issues with women.
Rose Gold, I think that would have been hell, like actual hell. Like, I can't imagine. Oh God, I would never let Mr. Squeak meet him if that ever happened. I'd be like, no, I don't have a family. My family all died. I don't got any.
Women in relationships, and I think that's way past due. And I'm not running anymore.
I mean, I think it's a good idea, but I think you'd be doing a disservice if you didn't also mention
Sorry,
the
Owlbear
children.
Mama.
That
you have the spear. I want it.
I am going to discuss everything with them.
Yeah. And
everything.
You know, I did look at the apology, and I know that's something that you brought up about
Shadowheart, do you hate me
getting
yet?
some, mental help, and I'm sure people will applaud that, but how many times has that been promised before?
Yeah, well, of course, you were thinking the same thing I did with, Lauren Armstrong going, oh, maybe I need to get some help. But
what was that line?
I've already called. Oh, I said, you're probably thinking, what?
No,
the famous Lauren going, excuse me?
Yeah, I was saying, what was the line? I'm not familiar with it.
I believe when Chris Hansen says, what should you do? He says, maybe I need to get some help and get off the internet.
Oh, okay.
And my thought process was, so I actually called, got some names, left a couple messages. It's COVID, so they'll probably be distant, but that makes no difference at all. And I want to start doing this ASAP. Because to me, it's not enough to say, oh, I can do better. No, I want to fucking prove that this is a priority.
Yeah, I mean, that's let's discuss that during, but I really want to know about this day yesterday and when it was determined, when you decided that what you had done was this horrible,
and
awful.
he never understands this point either. He never is like, oh, I see what Wes is trying to say. Wes is trying to say, why is all of a sudden the thing I did so shitty? No, he just is sitting there like, let me look at my Skype and my Discord. Like, no, stupid.
No good, very bad thing.
Yeah. So I woke up at 1. I sent a message to Tiffany at 5.
Okay, that was 4 hours later.
Yeah, so I'm getting closer to actually pinpointing.
Oh, he used tiny claws. Tiny claws.
What it seems like to me,
lash out with your tiny but deadly paws. Oh, I love that owlbear baby. He's so cute.
Things became awful as they were brought to your attention. I don't think the children thing ever would have been brought up until I sent you that and let you know that I had seen it. And with your genie fetish and everything else, that's unacceptable. And then you were like, you're right, that's unacceptable. I'm disgusted by it.
Yeah.
How genuine is that?
I did.
Okay, guys, you ready for the alpha to howl? This is so fucking stupid.
You talked to many syllables and probably... No, go ahead and say what you were going to say. You did what?
I've done a lot of reflection, and I need to do a lot more about how much this fetish has ruled my life and in some ways ruined my life. I have been unsuccessful all my life with keeping a relationship, and there's something fundamentally wrong with me. And I won't get into what I think the causes were or something because I don't want this to be a soft thing, but there is something fucking wrong with me when it comes to everything from relationships to fetishes to my interactions with women, and this is the very best way I know to actually do something about it. I threw out a lot of porn yesterday.
Why did you tell him that?
Well, you didn't need to know that, but it's true.
Wes just like, what?
Could you admit that it didn't become horrible to you until these things were individually pointed out to you?
Yes. Yes. He didn't realize it was really in my face in a way I ignored. I'm like, I'm out of fucking control.
No, you look so sad. I'm sorry, little boy, but this is what I have to do. This is what I gotta do.
Will end his suffering.
Oh, little baby.
It hurts.
Oh, I feel so guilty.
You watch, speechless, as the cub begins to eat his mother.
It's fine. He's
Hold on.
fine.
Because you said you knew that the children thing was already bad.
Yeah.
So that wasn't thrown in your face. You were aware of that one already.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say most people in society don't need to be told that that's bad because you know that already.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that in particular I'm asking you about because you already knew it was wrong. When the other stuff was pointed out, you didn't go and pull that stuff down. But once it became clear that you were going to need to address it, how much time did you spend deleting and privating accounts and that kind of stuff?
Your stack. It's fine.
I deleted so much.
So I don't like killing the owlbear mother, but she has this. And I need that. Because Vision of the Absolute is actually a really good weapon. So, egg.
An owlbear egg. These are supposed to be worth a fortune.
Has anyone actually sold the owlbear egg to that Society of Brilliance lady?
At the ready.
Because I'm tempted to do it.
Anything of use?
Many things off my hard drive. I got rid of physical media.
Jordan,
everything genie-related.
You're giving me fluff. I'm asking you a very direct question. When you knew that an apology was going to need to be made, rather than getting to work on the apology, what did you do? Scorched earth, right?
What do you mean by that? I think I understand, but I mean, you were just like, okay, let me just get rid of everything?
Exactly what I mean. Yeah, prior to making the apology, you're going to go and get rid of any incriminating evidence. You're going to private things. You're going to delete things, and then you're going to say, I've learned that I was wrong. But what you first did was, what your real first intention was not to make amends. It was to further insulate and protect yourself so that nothing else could be found.
It was panic.
But like you said in one of your own live streams, you've used the name Jorn for 20 plus years online. That's a lot of stuff to try and go and delete.
Yeah. Yeah. It was a huge amount.
So what I'm saying, and the reason why I bring this up before we get to this apology, is do you think now that we're discussing this and you're admitting that, you know that these things weren't horrible and awful to you until they were individually brought up in your face, would you say that this was a genuine, sincere apology or that maybe it needs another rewrite?
It's a genuine, sincere apology. And I've labored over it, and I'm trying to be as honest as I can.
Has anyone heard from Clobber
What's
lately?
your
I
opinion on
haven't. I hope
What
he's
do you
alright.
think my opinion is of that, Joy?
I have a feeling you're not going to agree, even though we went through it.
We went through it, and I wanted you to. What did I tell you last night or this morning before you went to bed?
You told me to delve deeper into the Christian angle and how I was raised.
When you were going to bed, what did I say, Jordan?
I'll look it up.
I'll look it up. You can't remember what he said like 12 hours ago? Alright, EB time.
You don't sleep well, flitting between dreams.
Here comes the Starian!
Okay, your Christian upbringing, how you reflect on it now, and how you managed to live with it before.
The last comment I made.
But you said you knew
shit.
what was wrong before. I know it's late, so get some sleep and message me tomorrow.
Jordan's like, you were being gay on me. He doesn't care that he's a vampire. He's like, you're trying to be gay with me. That's what I don't like.
Pretty. So get some sleep. Message me tomorrow when you have had some time to reflect and give it another edit.
Okay. I wanted you to reflect.
Yes.
I wanted you to think, because when you're saying in this apology that disgusts me that I've done that, it's repulsive, it didn't disgust and repulse you until 6:37 p.m. your time yesterday when I sent you the screenshot.
A strange sensation courses through you, and your companion's mind
right?
I was just making one excuse in my mind after another.
Him stalk away, slumped,
so, yeah, that's kind of true.
Okay, so is that
you drank
sincere?
alpha blood? Listen, Jordan's not going to let him take his blood because that's gay. He doesn't want a man taking his blood.
And the reason why I know it's still not a sincere apology, I'll tell you that the women I've quote-unquote flirted with are of legal age. Yeah. Get the word flirting out of here. You were propositioning.
I did.
Flirted with. Oh, Scratch is here.
This is the last thing you sent me. This was the one you sent me earlier.
Hold on, excuse me. Oh, quote-unquote flirted.
There was no quote-unquote flirting. You were propositioning women.
Yes.
And then you say, but I've hit the like button of girls. Yeah, girls is a little misleading, because I can call Tiffany Lockhart a girl. I can call Kat G a girl. Betty is a girl. You were liking...
What if Starion was a genie? He might be convinced. He'd be like, can you turn into a female genie before you suck my blood?
Hitting the like button of children. And that needs to be said.
Okay.
I mean, because until you can admit that these things were pointed out to me and after the fact I'm disgusted by it, or these things weren't disgusting to me until they've been pointed out, and that's why I'm going to get help. This is still just fluff. I wanted you to, just like when I kept asking you about the video yesterday, I want to give you a chance to say, okay, well, I privated it, I lied about it. So you're saying you spoke with mini-syllables at 1:04, so 4 minutes after you woke up, you started talking with mini-syllables. And then I'm sure there were other conversations had throughout the day. I've seen other conversations had throughout the day. So you'd already known that this was offensive and that this was going to get tied back to your genie fetish, and people were going to have an issue with it. But instead of deleting it, you saved it.
I put it on private like a fucking moron.
That, you know, or deleted it later. Blaming stupidity is never okay. And you're saying you put it on private for several hours until you were told you need to delete that shit. And then it was like, okay, I'm deleting it now. But earlier you were saving it. Whether you could bring it back later or whether it was just for your own listening pleasure.
Okay, do you think Joran would use the tadpoles?
The tadpole has absorbed it all.
I don't know if he would use them or not. Probably. You know what? Yeah, we'll say yeah.
Saved it.
Absolutely.
That's not here on your apology. So I'm asking you again, Joran.
Yeah.
Even after we went through your day yesterday, before I asked you to let's get to the apology, you still believe that this is a sincere apology?
The head of the spear.
That you left it up. Did you leave it all on the field,
shaft of the
Joran?
spear.
Is it all here? Like I said yesterday, if you feel like you're giving too much information, if you feel like you're sharing too much, then you probably aren't.
Gotcha.
And you know from looking at this that you left a lot of pieces of this puzzle out. And if you're not going to put it here, guess what's going to happen?
Right.
Everyone's going to come. I could show you my Twitter DMs. Everyone's going to come for it because every story I do, anything that gets done, people come forward with lots of receipts because they want to make it into the video. Whether it's anonymous or not, they want to help.
The Jorn call
because
video.
This doesn't match up to what I was told. I was told these were deleted hours earlier than Then this says they were deleted 4 hours later, and now it says privated. And he kept saying that he deleted it, but now he admitted first he privated it.
Yeah. I privated it, I asked.
Hey! It's a very big download, by the way. No, this game is fun, though. Highly recommend it. It also, I think it's very good at kind of dumbing down, like, the Baldur, or the D&D mechanics, so that, like, it's not super hard to understand. Especially because it's all, like, automated, so, like, the game knows your skill checks and your modifiers and all that stuff. You don't have to worry about it.
Tiffany, I says, I'll take it down if you want, and then I changed the message.
Hold on.
Yes. Yeah.
I will use the same quote that I use for Muse.
Yeah.
When you tell the truth, you don't have to remember anything. And you're doing a lot of, I'm trying to remember, I can't recall, I plead the fifth. That's not a good sign. That tells me I know this is not a sincere apology. And if you want to record a non-sincere apology, that's fine. That's on you. But you can't expect people to not do a reaction to that, especially with all the receipts.
And that's what we're doing right now.
Yeah.
Now, if you give the full thing, if you put it all on the field, then there's nothing for anyone to analyze. There's nothing for anyone to say, yeah, but this doesn't match this.
It's my nap time.
Yeah. So what else do you think my apology needs right now? What is my glaring lack?
What do you think? I think it lacks sincerity. I think it lacks detail. I think you're still glossing over. The thing about the kids, I said you need to go dive deeper into that, and it's still one.
Oh yeah, warning! There's spiders over here.
I hit the like button of girls who are way younger, and then you go on to that disgust me, it was repulsive, and you spend more time talking about your Christian upbringing, which you should leave that. But the part about liking the button of children who are way younger, this wasn't a one-time thing. You need to elaborate on that. You need to go deeper into that, and because the image isn't going to be there, the image is not going to be used on your video, but you need to discuss if these women were dressed in the style of something that you fetishize, because you're not saying that here. You need to say you need to say that these things were pointed out to you and you blew it off and thought it was nothing, and that when more things came to light, then suddenly you felt the need to apologize and address it. But in the beginning, you wanted everyone to ignore it. Because if you really do want to help people, if you really do want to help one person so that they don't do the same thing, you'll lay out all the bullshit that you did in the beginning that you could have avoided this with.
Gotcha.
That'll actually help someone.
Gotcha.
Because you needed to face it. The minute it came up, you should have faced it.
Oh shit, I wonder how much damage this is going to do to...
I got friends in the community.
Spiders.
I'm beloved. I'll be alright.
You're right. You are right.
Yeah, no shit. I've been right this whole time.
No shit.
And
I've been right this whole time.
Ignore, and look where we are.
Yeah.
If you would have been honest with me from the beginning on Friday night, I could have helped with that too. But now that cat's out of the bag. The toothpaste is out of the tube. And there's no getting that back in there. So now you have to manage this. I don't know your story. You do. I don't know the timeline. You do. I don't know how you actually feel about this. You do. But if you need me to tell you how to feel about it, that tells me there's a completely other issue going on. Now you can look at this. You can look at this.
I keep forgetting that I'm playing as Jorrly.
Areas where you are not being sincere, and if I need to highlight them with red fucking pen, that's not going to make me happy. This doesn't have to be short, but it does have to be complete, and it does have to be sincere, or you might as well not do it and just delete everything and focus on your music channel. But even then, you know this is going to follow you.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
So I say you take another crack at it, and I'll say it one more time. If you feel like you're sharing too much or giving too much detail about the things that you've done, then you probably aren't.
And you know what it is? I've been concentrating too much on avoiding humiliation.
Here we go, Alphas.
Instead of just doing the right thing.
Jordan, are you already not humiliated?
This whole problem. I am, completely.
So how much worse do you think it'll be when you make some bullshit excuse? How famous is the mac and cheese video, Jordan?
How famous?
Why do you think it is? There are videos called Top 10 Worst Apologies on YouTube. You don't want to make that. You don't want to make that.
No, I don't want to do that.
So, you know, I do have time later.
Oh, we getting our
I
asses
highly suggest
beat?
you add, don't take anything out. You know, change the words. You weren't flirting with anyone, and those weren't girls; those were children. And and add some sincerity to this.
When was the last time
some
I
humility
saved?
and some actual humility.
At camp. Okay, so that's not the worst.
And understanding that these things were pointed out to you, you knew that what you were doing was wrong, and you continue to do it, and now you realize you need help. But what were those things you did wrong? And elaborate on those things. I mean, the lying about deleting when you hadn't deleted, that's big.
Yeah.
And why? And you need to tell why. It wasn't Sex Tips with Dan that you thought maybe you could bring back. There was a reason why you wanted to keep the Genie video, and I think you need to discuss it with yourself internally and then put it down on your script.
Very scary.
Send it back to me.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
That's the end of that. Let me see if I can do this fight real quick. Come on, Will. Yeah, Will! Oh, we're all dying. We all died! What a fitting way to end this stream. What a fitting way. I am sleepy. I want to take a nap, so I'm gonna go do that. Woo! This was fun, though. We didn't get very far into the game, because this game is really fucking long, but... yeah. I'll have to do this again sometime. But until then, I will see y'all next time.